in the chat if you are actually getting this.
Yeah.
And if you are, we are officially streaming.
Maybe give the whole thing a refresh on that. Oh wait, will that just close
Let's just hit that.
Yeah,
okay, we can fucking see ourselves
Good,
now.
good.
Oh,
We're in.
brilliant.
We're in.
Oh,
Alright, everyone.
okay. Sorry about that.
Classic
Get the
nerd
chat
streamer
up before we
delay.
start the game.
Yeah, you keep
Fading
clicking.
Earth, thank you for
No,
following.
it's in the Chrome thing.
There we
But
go.
have you started everything there? But you need to click back and...
Alright, dual monitors, people.
Okay.
Alright, we're in.
We are all set.
Welcome to the stream. Today, for those of you who have just arrived, we are playing some Skyrim. And, yeah, we're going to let them choose what character we're going to make. Kind of. I mean, we're going to have some kind of ideas of our own. Otherwise, we might end up making something a little bit strange.
Mm-hmm.
But apart from that...
Hello, everyone. We were also going to disable some of these anime mods. With the anime hair and
I
stuff
like to
like that.
experiment a bit with the mods.
Yeah.
And
You're
you know,
obsessed with anime.
I think-
we have an undercover weeb right here.
I think
don't.
Vilkas and Farkas should look a little more rugged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Less Sasuke. Sasuke.
People can wash their hair in Tamriel.
Oh.
Okay, where is it?
Did it full bounce and stuff as well?
I think so.
Hoth Trooper armor.
That's actually just. The
Oh no,
name.
that's the
Yeah. Where is it?
immersive.
Oh,
Hairdos.
yeah.
Okay, the hairdos.
It's just
are
his
off.
name's account is Hoth Trooper. You guys make me fucking hard dumbbell-abated con. I don't know what it is.
We're going full homo.
We
right
make
from
him
the start.
heavy like a dumbbell.
I have another Skyrim for you guys. Never heard that before. we
Favorite channel. Thank you so much. Oh, look at all the people in the chat. What an active chat, man. We've got apparently 0 viewers.
Yeah.
Just
The
to say
stats
that.
are not up to
The
date.
stats are not up to date. We don't know how many viewers. Someone in the chat can tell us how many viewers we've got.
Yeah, who cares? We're just playing.
Yeah.
And I'm just adjusting settings on the fly.
I think you have the exact same monitor as me.
Yeah?
Very, very similar,
It's
yeah.
a pretty sexy monitor.
Cheat room has been installed and is enabled.
We don't use cheat room though, because we're not about that cheating life.
Of course not.
Alright, so first things
All
first.
Over 2,000 views.
have you heard of the High Elves?
Oh man.
Alright. What's your all favourite builds?
Are they
Oh.
back? Do I need to refresh? Mate,
You may need to refresh. 'cause-
we've got 40
alright,
viewers.
Let me just let some people know. I started the stream, thought I hadn't started the stream, stopped the stream, and then started it again. So it wasn't the best start possible.
but it's a start nonetheless.
yeah.
Alright, so we're sitting here, got 43 viewers. What's up, Wolf Tyler?
Yeah, Wolf Tyler 34. This is testing our eyesight because we've got the chat quite small.
Very true. Alright, well, let's start talking about what kind of character we want to make.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
there's a
question.
few people mentioning Dunmer, but that seems like we always do that. But come on, guys, we need some suggestions for races. Think
Okay, so
Argonian.
we've got an
I don't. We just made a whole video on why Argonians are so shit. We don't want to start with an Argonian. High elf. What's up, FudgeMuppet? God Howard, 43.
Is that?
Nord,
Oh, that's Todd
Argonian
Howard.
No, God Howard.
I know who God Howard is. Everyone knows who God Howard is. He's got like top comment on like 50 Elder Scrolls / Fallout videos on YouTube.
The living legend.
I see his name everywhere.
Okay, so the first one in caps is saying be a Dunmer, so that kind of gets priority. Right?
Bosma, Machine. So there's 3 Bosma straight up.
3 Bosmer in a row. Okay.
But their heads are pretty munted. It's hard to make them look good.
They're like a Venquilatrus dummy in Skyrim, don't you reckon?
Yeah, they
Fucking...
a bit. See, if we actually made the what was he called? The Madman. And the Wood Elves look like puppet sort of faces, and they turned. We made the Madman a Wood Elf, and his backstory was he was actually a puppet, turned into a guy
By
because he
Shea
looked
Gorath?
so fucked.
Was it by Shea Gorath?
Yeah, I think it was
So-
Shea Gorath or
I mean,
something.
that can't normally happen. You can't normally turn it, so I'm pretty sure we had some divine intervention going on.
Oh, dumb. No. Or
What's up, Chronic? Okay, so the next race we see pop up 3 times. If we see one
Yeah,
three
alright,
times,
let's
we're
do
going
that.
with that
Fine.
one. Starting now.
And
so,
it have to be from different users, okay?
Yeah.
So Nightshade 379 saying
That's where it
Orc was the last
starts.
one. High Elf. That's 1 for Orc.
Bosma, Dunma, Orc.
Oh,
We're an orc.
We're an orc.
Playing Orc.
All right.
There we go.
I have some experience with orcs. I played orcs heaps.
Every
actually.
orc that Scott makes looks like Ben Stiller. If Ben Stiller was an orc.
Is it because of the big ears?
I don't know. It's just something about the face. What's going on?
Welcome everyone coming in, flowing in.
Yes.
Finally caught a FudgeMuppet stream, and there will be more. But we're going to come out with a video about our official schedule once we've
Got an official schedule.
fielded out.
So we're very much throwing shit against the wall and seeing what sticks at the moment.
So, I'm going to say Ben Stiller is an orc. Alright, so I guess male or female, let's go. We'll do the same thing, the first three comments.
Alright.
So after Love You Guys
We
by
love you too.
Dylan Pistano.
Pistano.
And by McNeil. Yeah.
She-man.
Female, male. What's the next one? What's the next one?
wins. Female.
Oh, we're playing a female orc.
No, we're not. It's not
Yes,
three
we
in a
are.
row.
Yeah,
Right, well,
female,
no,
female,
not in
female.
a row. Oh, sorry, we're going
yeah.
like the
Yeah.
next three mentions, like counting towards it. You know.
Oh, look, mate. You play
Okay, look. Let's.
I'm gonna make an executive veto order here and say female orcs look fucked.
You have to go to the start. You can make okay ones.
As if you don't
Yeah.
like those bottom fangs.
Go to the first one. I
First
think
one?
is the safest. Most of the.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I
Alright.
could totally,
Alright,
totally get into that.
Make sure we.
The gender
What about
fluid.
gender fluid?
Dude,
No.
I love our community. You can tell already. They just love taking the piss. So it's
Oh, that's cool. Stealth orc. And that way
Okay.
we could do Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood things if we wanted later in the stream and stuff like that.
That
And
was
then use
Llama
Berserker
Works.
Rage with it.
That's Llama Works
Oh,
who gave us that
mate,
suggestion.
Berserker Rage with a stealth archer is just like a one-shot kill anything.
Gender is a spectrum, you assholes.
They're like low-key full serious. They're just like,
Alright,
Oh,
so we'll go
goodness.
nice and young.
Um,
Do we want war paint?
Alright, let's hand the controller over to the...
Berserker Rage with daggers.
Scott is
Alright.
the king at building faces, as we know, so you take care of this part.
Oh, we never start with war paint, son. First, you got to get rid of any shit.
Any
like,
hair, make them bald.
all this kind of crap, get rid of it. Actually, deciding hair is relatively, I guess darker hair.
We don't want to rank
None of
them.
this stuff.
If only we had the anime hair on an orc.
I'm partial to the chopsticks thing, or this,
Oh, yeah.
or this one because she's gonna be an assassin and have it like tied up and stuff. Make the female orc look like Ben Stiller.
Oh, I don't know about
No, I don't
that.
know if I'd be able to tolerate that for fucking hours and hours of stream.
Someone's asking about the Apache helicopter gender. Do we have that one?
Oh, shit, I don't have that mod.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
To be honest, the fact that you have to download it as a mod and it's not automatically in the game.
I identify as Ben Stiller. He's on the gender spectrum.
It's true. Alright, let's do this.
I wonder if they.
I love this.
I wonder
side
if they have
view.
any relatives who have fought in the Emu War. Classic Australian joke, bruh.
I haven't heard that one.
I'm gonna ride my kangaroo over to that bastard's house.
Do you know in America we spent?
Oh,
We'll explain the story while I make
Alright,
this. We went
you
to the
make a
Hooters.
character. So pretty much we were... Oh, wait, that one.
Yeah, you had to experience
Yeah,
Hooters.
You
We've
had
never
to go
been
to
one.
Hooters. It was for the American experience, obviously, and nothing else. Now, when we went there, I mean, you obviously don't go for the food. The food was trash, to be honest. But anyway, the way... it was pretty shit.
Yeah.
But, especially for the price. But anyway, the waitress came over, and she obviously would chat for, like, a long time.
Oh.
Like, 30 minutes to the table next to us who had finished. I'm like, alright, she wants, like, a big tip, right? Like,
Ho
the money
ho! Ho!
she wants a big tip.
Big cool.
She wants a big tip. Not the mushroom, just a monetary tip. And as Australians, we're not really used to the whole tip thing, but I'm like, I bet she'll come to our table. Anyway, she does. She talked to us. Camelworks was there too for like an hour. Like, we had nothing to do. We were just waiting for the conferences to start. So we're like, alright,
Yeah,
whatever.
because we came a bit early.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, quick chat pause.
Just got a speeding ticket because I raced to see this. If that's true. Yeah, that's true. Thank you.
And
so
Weedish
much.
Master is up at 3
Okay.
a.m.
Holy
It's
shit.
people
Giving up
with
that
beers and
sweet
then there's
for
Scott.
FudgeMuppet.
I know. I can't.
You
I
can't
try
do it.
hard. I have to keep this little bit of stuff, otherwise I do turn 10.
Yeah.
So I have to keep it.
Alright, but anyway, so she came to our table and she was asking us questions, and she, as you'd expect, I don't know, I'm not gonna say any mean things, but look, she wasn't the smartest smartest woman. And she, we told her all kinds of things about Australia, like the whole ride the kangaroos, and we're like, she was skeptical at first, but then we went really in depth, and we're like, yeah, we ride them because we eat them. And when you ride them, it's like a fisher, so you ride them everywhere, they get like really strong, it's like a lot of stress on them, and then you eat them, they taste better. And she said something, that they do something similar with, in America, but not ride them around to stress, but something about like making them like tougher or some shit like that. But we told everyone anyway. This guy explaining to that. Remember when
she had to be blonde. Actually, she was black.
Yeah, she wasn't blonde.
She wasn't blonde. How did you meet Drew? Is the other question, which we'll keep into though. But
yeah, I'll tell you that after this.
Finish the story.
I'm just transitioning stories to the bar. The curse party.
Yeah.
We're at the curse party, really cool party. We felt extra special because we're just some YouTubers from Australia. Next minute, there's an aquarium at a party with a shark in it. We're like, I don't deserve this.
Also
but this
special.
is cool. And fidget spinners. They were fidget spinners. They memed up this party big time. Also, dash hounds everywhere. But we were talking to this woman who managed the band that was there, and my God, you were kind of drunk. And you said, kind of drunk, but you were explaining how Australians say the C word. I can say that on stream. I can say cunt on stream. Cool.
You got to get used to it. Australians, it's going to slip out of us anyway, and Australians say it non-stop.
So anyway, you're like, we throw it around, but like if you go up to a stranger and just say like, what's up, cunt, they're not going to be too impressed.
Sup, cunt.
But Scott just says to her, we just call all our friends that. And he goes, like, so I would say, like, these are my cunts. and
she was like, really? Like, getting it. And so she's going to go to Australia, call someone a cunt, and they're going to be like, what? I don't know what else. This is looking okay for an orc, and I don't want to tamper with it too much, because...
Well, if you think role-playing, we can kind of fix the rest of it, so if you want to make it...
Do you know what? Worst case scenario, we can always go to the face sculptor.
Oh yeah, we can.
There we go.
And we can do a bit of a player.add item 7 zeros and an F space 10,000.
But yeah, basically, leaps of logic question.
Yeah, like all the stuff that we were saying.
How did you meet Drew? So I actually was going to university way back in 2014, and that's where I met Drew.
Yes.
And then after I left university and we were doing well with FudgeMuppet for a while after Fallout 4, we wanted to get more help with the channel so we could do more. And then I remember Drew talking about YouTube back in the day, and I was just like, fuck it, you're interested in this kind of stuff. So I just texted him out of the blue, and then I'm like, do you want to come help us on YouTube and come along? And
the funny thing about that was, I was under the impression, if anyone here goes to uni or wants to go to uni, great for you. Hopefully it works out. But for me, I went there, and in the first semester we had one compulsory class that you just got put in that you didn't get to pick, and that was like for no points. That was the only class I had with Scott. I had no idea who he was, and we just got sat next to each other. And then, so that one piece of luck, decided everything I ended up deciding to do with my life. The rest of the degree, I did it for 3 years, and I haven't even got my degree yet, and I finished a year ago, just because I don't care. It's like, I'm never going to get any use out of it.
Wait, you don't have it?
I don't have it yet.
Why not?
Because I didn't apply to graduate in time. I forgot. Right. I was busy doing this with you guys, and I was just like, oh, whatever, I'll do it later. And then I got locked out of my account, so I can't apply for it.
So there's some people asking if we, what we're doing. We're basically just making a female orc stealthy kind of character. And somebody asked about mods. We've got things like Ordinator, Alternate Start.
So we
a few basic ones. We don't want to go too crazy. I'm also just quickly looking for orc names to give this a nice lore-friendly orc.
We can then run through the mods a bit later, but pretty much it's just a couple of texture mods and then Ordinator perks.
But is orc still a canon? Absolutely. Coda. Time for brilliant names. Kismet. But heading home. Good night, everyone. Well, thank you for stopping by, Katie Jacks.
So you look out for an orc name, but while that's going on, that was probably the one unusual thing about America to me. Is like, I totally get that you should tip people in the service industry, especially because they
can't do anything to them.
Especially because they make way less money. you know, you got to tip them, but like you always get that vibe
Don't
wherever
piss me
you
off.
go that someone is like they're only talking to you because they want that tip.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like when they're smiling at you, you're like, is this a genuine interaction we're having right now,
Yeah.
or are you anticipating money? And what if I don't have money on me? Shit, I'm like, let's get out of here.
It is.
Beeline
It
straight
is
away.
strange. It is strange. Yeah. Because here, if someone's nice to you, it's just because they want to be. They don't get anything
Yeah.
from it.
It's like a shaka, and now we need
shaka.
gra. Or maybe it starts with a G. Hold on, just 1 second.
Shaka, gra, shaka.
No. What are you doing? Oh fuck no.
No.
It's tasteful if it's like a hidden meme. So then like later, like people come in, they're like, "What the fuck is this Stiller shit? Like, why is everyone talking about Ben Stiller?"
Yes, we do need to set up the Discord, Sundowner.
But we are like on our way with the whole Discord thing.
Yeah,
There's a little something going on behind
We're
the
new
scenes.
to Discord as a platform. So.
Garbarak. It's actually a legit name, so we'll go Barack Obama. All right, accept.
All sorted.
Stealth bomber.
Oh shit! I think we're supposed to wait. Can you just check the?
What?
Well, hold on.
Let's not worry too much about the name. We'll make it flat.
What's
Yeah.
wrong?
I didn't. Oh, I would go insane, but I meant the Barack's supposed to be capital.
No.
That's
So
not
anyway,
important.
I need to go
Oh,
turn your HUD on
Oh yeah.
because you've been doing some sexy
footage.
Skyrim
So
footage.
that's a thing about the builds. Is when we're getting the builds, we obviously have the HUD off. So if we're doing a build that has like skill shots with fireballs or what do you call it, arrows, it's just absolutely frustrating when you keep shooting and missing because you don't have a HUD.
I was here for the birth of Still Rock. Good times, like ancient. But you guys should do summary vids of Morrowind and Oblivion for those who haven't played them.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Could like it'd be pretty easy. But anyway, so we're an orc and we're gonna start somewhere. Do you want to be an orc? Like you could use.
Don't start vanilla.
So guys,
No,
actually,
that's wrong.
let's hit us up with some ideas for what we should start at. Like, I live in a stronghold is always tempting because
Strongest orc.
it's the
Strongest
unique
orc
one.
hold.
I don't know. Do you have mods for strongest spellcasters?
We
No.
do not.
You guys are the
Vampire
greatest.
Lair.
Thanks very much.
Cheers, Z5.
Yeah.
What's this emoji over here?
Found it.
Or is that
That's an orc.
No, it's Ben Stiller.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Outlaw in the wild.
Yeah.
Escape this cell. I bet escape this cell's harder to work into a backstory. Like you're a recruit for the Brotherhood. Oh, we don't want to miss that whole Astrid stuff, and we can. I reckon.
Could be an outlaw in the
I feel like I just want to
wilds.
veto this shit now and just go Stronghold. Because if you do Stronghold, you could just some like sort of
Stronghold.
just do Stronghold.
Okay.
Stronghold,
We
guys.
appreciate your
Oh,
recommendations.
or be a vampire because you already have stealth.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Let's just do a vampire. Oh, let's call it. Fuck it. Let's just do it.
All right, we're a vampire.
We'll do the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood, but we'll find them in our own time.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Vampire. So I guess the story is once we were this Ashaka was once a stronghold orc, and she left out of the land and shit, and then I don't know. She went out hunting one day, got bitten by a vampire at night or something, and then she felt like she couldn't be a person. Why does she have no vampire eyes? Oh no! Zoom closely. Zoom closely.
What? How do I zoom?
Hey.
Like-
Oh wait. Oh, there we go.
No, she doesn't.
Ah.
Don't worry. We can always just.
We can always fucking.
Role playing fix.
It's a set race, orc race, vampire.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Beast.
Little trick for all you PC gamers.
Wait, does that add Vampire Lord already?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god! What have we done to her face?
Her face.
Flip it.
Well, she's a vampire now. It's not
Yeah.
that bad.
Oh, it's not that bad.
She
Yeah.
just got some
So I think
dark rings.
this is
under her
pretty good for a female orc vampire. At that.
How'd we
Man,
miss
I
that?
never liked the glow. I can feel you with that one just because
It makes it
it makes it
obvious.
obvious because like before Sibyl Stentor used to be like, oh, could she be a vampire? Is she a vampire? Kind of thing. Like, but then it's like she's clearly a fucking vampire. She has giant orange eyes. Her fangs are reversed. Oh yeah.
Have you guys played this alternate start before? What's up here?
How'd you guys meet Zarek?
haven't.
Zarek once we found this guy a video
Hello.
and he was like, welcome, blah blah. I'm doing Skyrim modded builds based upon FudgeMuppet builds.
Yeah, he had our video playing in the background, and he's just on a green screen facing the other way. And then it's like, we're not doing builds without mods because this was ages ago. And then he just fucking turns around and he's just like, holy shit, I got an idea.
Yeah, that's so
You guys are the most interactive streamers on Twitch. This is what we want. We want
Yeah, that's our goal,
Mate,
guys.
we're taking over the Twitch game. Are you serious? Who's better than us? No one.
But that's the thing with YouTube. Sorry, quick interjection. It's like YouTube's great, and we can monitor the video after it comes out. But it's really hard to interact with everyone on YouTube.
Yeah.
And even on Twitter, it's not amazing. You know, sometimes you can't keep up with everything, and not everyone's talking. But here, it's just like
so that was
chat
that
away.
hole I just came out of. Oh no, it was.
So we're in Haymar's Shane, by the way.
Hello, all new viewers. We've got 92 now and nearly at 100. Also, so I think we should get out of here. And I think this is Haymar's Shrine, which is near like Clavicus Vire's Shrine. But once we get out of here, I think, to
we
be
will
honest,
be in the middle of the mountains.
head for Riften, I think. Head for Riften. Riften will be more interesting. Area.
94 viewers. What is up?
So, also, there's questions. I think referring to you, Drew. I didn't know him before university, no. But Michael and I have been together for a long time.
Oh no! Don't start that.
Nah, we've been best friends since like 10 years old or
Mate,
something like that.
We got so many questions. Are you guys gay? And we had to do like a whole Q&A about it. I mean, I was happy to do it because I knew it would get views, but
Quick thing to disarm some people. YouTube videos are still coming. We're not... This
Yeah.
isn't a replacement, it's an addition. A nice, sexy, sensational addition.
yeah.
People are asking who's starting FudgeMuppet, what made you guys start it? And we've done this story before, and we're going to probably have to keep doing it. So we're going to give these very short, maybe we should make... Do you know what? That's probably a video we could do one day. We could probably actually do,
But this
how
is
it
a good. This is
started.
a funny story as well.
Oh, so we're right here.
Yeah.
I am someone who supported you when you guys did YouTube, when you thought YouTube was something... was going to do something to you. Well, thank you. I don't know what you mean by that, when YouTube was going to do something to you. I don't know. Does Ben still worship Trinimac or Malakath? Probably Malakath, I think. He's, seems like a progressive kind of dude, like moving forward in the orc culture. Like,
Yeah.
Trinimac's sort of like the old traditionalist kind of, you know? You know what I'm saying?
I've been hunting and fishing in these
Can
parts
you
for
do a
years.
video on how to make...
So what weapon are we?
Well,
gonna
we are
focus?
evil here. Wait, have you got that Vampiric seduction thing?
Let's have a look at what kind of they're just like vampire server.
No, we don't. I think you got to wait
Improved
another
night
day
vision,
or something.
Berserker Rage. But hey, I've got this.
We're allowed in cities. The NPCs won't know we're a vampire necessarily, even though we're in our vampire armor. Sneak. Oh. I think it's role playing to kill these hunters and stuff. This is cool. Playing an evil character is so much more fun to just. It allows more fucking around. So, what are you?
Yeah, we're just making some victims up in the map. Don't worry, we can take her.
Yeah, you'll be right.
Hopefully she's got some good loot.
Can we donate to the stream? Pretty
Yes.
sure you can donate. We haven't got the. We're about to get partnered soon, but we don't.
I don't think they can donate.
It'll take
'cause
time.
We don't have our
You'll be able to sub in like a week or two.
Yeah. Just hold on to that money. Don't spend it. Don't spend it.
I need my coffee.
Guys, when you see me just taking random items, it's because sometimes they go well as aesthetic pieces, so I'm just kind of picking. and
What's
choosing some random
difficulty
stuff.
are we playing on?
What
Hey, the
difficulty?
backpack's probably cool too.
The backpack.
Yeah, just to have because it actually adds carry capacity. And
Oh
shit.
gosh. Okay.
What difficulty?
I think it's
Just
just
press start.
just the standard.
Just add it.
Oh, by the way, guys, I have not played. This is an Xbox controller. I have not played on an
Just
Xbox
Adept.
controller with Skyrim for like since 2013 or 2012.
So you would
Like,
actually use the mouse and keyboard when you played.
No, I used an Xbox controller, but now I
Use
use
PS4.
I'm
okay.
PS4
Or
now
PC.
or PC.
By the way, so we. What was I saying? Oh my god. Anyway, some guy. Forget it. It's gone. Oh yeah, we're just playing Adept because we're in this for a bit of a role playing. Like that's what we sort of like to do, like the role playing, the fun of it. We've already got the shit's complicated enough with the Ordinator perks and stuff, so we're sort of gonna work our way with that. But we're not doing any master difficulty or anything like that.
Anyway, do we want to be a stealth archer? Because if we do, I'll use the bow.
I think it was someone was saying daggers as well, and Ordinator's got really cool shit for daggers. It's got whole separate trees.
Yeah.
So I reckon we go dual daggers. I think it'd be so much
By the
cooler.
way, I'm going to Helgen if that's cool with you guys.
We'll see
Sure.
Arlo in there. If we
Yeah,
go,
I just
so-
thought it'd be good to pick up that quest or whatever in case.
Yeah,
we
fair
want.
enough.
Get the main story started.
So people asking what is everyone's favorite Dragonborn DLC? Sorry, Dragonborn Dawn Guard. Dragonborn takes the cake because of the Morrowind vibes and the Dunno and it was so good. I really liked
my
Dawn
God.
Guard too though. Though the fucking Soul Can is just that tad bit long, annoying. It's cool the first time. That's it.
Hold
After
on.
that, it's a bit of a troll.
I'm pretty sure if you're a Daggerfall player as well, you'd kind of know more about the Soul Can. There was something about knowing about it already from other games. What the hell? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's how you learn about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's...
Mate, this is some inside job shit. The body got shredded, but the journals are intact.
Yeah.
I love your videos and I liked every single one, and I was wondering if you could make a basic starter Fallout 4 build. I don't really know what you mean because
Just like
you don't-
following the
it's so
role-playing
hard. But
thing.
what I'll say is actually, if you go try out the Mad Max build, that is one of my favorite builds just in theme too. But it's got really good all-round stats, and all-round sort of start gives you a bit of everything. It gives you a little bit of like crafting, a little bit of charisma. You just get a mix of all of it, and it's good with his guns, which is a real like safe option. So, and it also has a bit of melee as well. So that's a good all-round player. No, we don't play ESO. I've tried many times. I've played it. I'm not that kind of. I don't know the combat and just.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, when
And
I
the-
went to Elder Scrolls Escape and we played ESO Morrowind, it was like, the aesthetic was really nice. But then it was just like, for Elder Scrolls Online it was good, if that makes sense. But my main problem is Elder Scrolls Online itself.
It's just a
Just
good...
can't compare to this.
I do like that. In ways, I do like that it's added a lot of lore from the different provinces, just miscellaneous
Yeah,
things
the
like
good
how
parts.
the good parts, just by like item descriptions and stuff, it's just added weird parts. Sometimes it's also gone a bit like
Yeah,
on the
for
lore,
sure.
which I said in the What Is Canon video.
Yeah. Just being able to see the locations is probably the best part.
Man,
Yeah,
this
so-
is gonna get intense. We're gonna be like a boxing ring for 3 hours trying to like fucking counter all these questions quick. They're coming through. Drew, favorite Elder Scrolls race, go.
Breton.
Guys,
Brett.
we're at an important decision. We need voting. Sorry, guys.
Um,
There's this weeb or...
I always...
Put it this way, you're not exactly fond of the lore. Like as a vampire orky type, and
It probably wouldn't it suit better for me that there's more instability, so I would
Yeah.
want to Storm
I was
Coast
gonna
to
say-
kind of be
You wouldn't want to support the...
Empire.
yeah, so you can
Empire.
go picking from all the do that then.
So guys, kill him.
Just chop his head off.
Oh shit!
Oh, you are screwed.
Oh,
Will Ralof help you? Yeah, he'll help you, I think.
well,
Will he? No.
I think you're supposed to just talk to them because
Okay, good. I can yield. Put my weapon. He got up. He's down.
he's down again.
He's like,
like-
a football player.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
How do you go? What was fucking favorite build? Skyrim, Fallout 4. We've sort of said these in other
We've got
videos.
videos on it.
We can't. It's too much discussion to talk about in this. And
I do love the Sand Demon though.
The stream's only been going for half an hour for 40.
Oh, guys, should we
63.
put on subtitles? There's no subtitles.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, yeah,
Oh no,
definitely.
but especially because he doesn't even have any audio
Oh, 'cause
anyway. Because it's just
so like
'cause it's
settings,
on-
gameplay, or display.
He's asked display.
No, it's not. It's not. Wait,
It's
is it?
display. Further down.
Ah.
There.
I don't know if it's too small.
That one. Yeah.
I don't know if it's too small for you to see it, but if you do catch any follows, give them a little shout out.
Oh man,
Anyone who
there's
follows
heaps
us.
of follows.
It is very-
You can't read it.
Yeah,
It is very
we will-
small.
anyone who follows, thank you. We will keep an eye on it in a minute, and we'll next time we take a break, we'll actually bring up the preview so we can see our screen a bit better.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
as I was saying before, Bretons are the best for me anyway. I just like, even though we don't know that much about it, what I know of High Rock is the most interesting to me. So,
Zarek's on here.
Is he?
Sweet.
Yeah, boy. He said your stream did not auto start for me.
Well,
Like when you clicked on the channel or something, I guess.
Maybe that's because of
Maybe-
our fuck up though.
it could be our fuck up, or it could also be something in the settings I haven't seen. We are total rookies to this, so stuff like this is going to get fixed.
Yeah, like
You
we've
know?
got basically the next weeks to fix it, and then the week after, when we come out with a big announcement, here's the official dates and stuff, we'll have the kinks sort of sorted out.
Yeah, so this is the preview, so you can get following now.
What do you guys think of survival mode in Skyrim? I think it's a load of crap, and it's been out for ages in terms of mods that are better and more complex anyway. So, anyway, that kind of stuff really isn't my sort of groove.
Creation Club's not our thing. People have been asking us, I may as well just reply now, are you going to do a survival build? We thought, like, oh, we could make one because people are interested in it. You know, it's not just about us. You know, if other people are interested in it, why not? But we went to make it. It was just boring.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was just like this, like, fur armor.
It's like a dark elf and fur armor. This isn't vanilla. This has got some mods, but we're not intensely
look at
modding
that
it.
armor. That's pretty impressive.
I did like the Bosmer a lot for the real ghost, or the real grot, or the real groll. Got there eventually.
The real grot.
Yeah, but Breton, since we did the D&D, Breton kind of like took over for me because
Yeah, for sure.
the character I play in the D&D, I'm just absolutely in love with.
112 viewers.
Triple digits.
Favorite Daedric princes. I do like I like Mephala a lot because, you know, sex, but other things as well, like Hermaeus Mora, and how they're sort of related too, like they could be considered siblings.
This is such a hard one for me because like the Daedric princes are what made me like really fall in love with the Elder Scrolls. Sheogorath was like the number one, but I really like her scene as well, to be honest.
Shout out to boy Zarek for promoting us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Zarek.
And anyone who's interested in Creation Club, like Zarek is usually, for opinions on Creation Club, he's the guy I go to because he just knows everything about modding. As we said before, like the way we knew who he was through his modded versions of our builds.
Boys, let's just pick a skill. Do you want to go with one-handed or do you want this? Do you want the archery or you want the one-handed?
I think one-handed.
I think
go
stick
with the
to
daggers.
Yeah, stick to one-handed. So
do you want the Vampiric Drain?
Oh, and there's also a book here. You could maybe you benefit more from just blocking, but remember to get your sneak up. But fuck it for this battle. Also, don't forget the book in the camp to just up your one-handed and help.
All my Xbox muscle memory is coming back, ladies and gentlemen. This is unreal. Yeah.
What's the backstory? I think we're gonna reveal this over time, but basically, once in an orc stronghold, at some point she went out hunting or something, but got bitten by a vampire, and she was ashamed. And she couldn't go back to her orc stronghold family, so she just left and then sort of hung out with some other vampires for a bit, and then toddling off doing what we're doing now. So
we'll flesh that bad boy out.
We'll put more of the development of the role playing on this side of it. Less like, you know what I mean?
I'm just gonna take this to sell.
Yeah, definitely.
Just some iron. Hey, it's a fellow orc.
Vampire or werewolf for survival? I really don't know. We looked into it, but didn't.
I'm having
Thank the divines, you aren't scrubs after all. Oh, Zarek.
Oh wait, that was Zarek who said that. You little cheeky Zarek. You cheek.
But how long are you guys streaming for, real quick? At the moment, we're just doing 3-hour-ish streams, like so to 12 o'clock.
But if we're vibing it, we'll extend, and we might even change the time.
2.5 hours from now, sorry.
I was going to mention this as well, is that, you know, once we're properly sorted, you know, this is kind of the preview streams, but we're going to be streaming 3 times a week. Haven't quite set the days, but the idea is to have one day where we focus on Skyrim, another on Fallout, and then maybe on the third day we'll play whatever you guys fancy. We'll play something different, maybe something not Bethesda related.
See you later, Real Groll. Thank you for stopping by, because he's got to go to school now, so we'll see you later.
Rest in peace, friend.
He must be Australian.
I guess at 9:30.
Yeah, maybe Western Australia or something.
Oh yeah, could be.
Oh wait, you can't even sneak up on this bandit. It auto detects you. I forgot.
Nightshade, that is a mirror. It's not someone else.
See, I'm detected. I'm auto detected.
Some guy keeps asking, what's your favorite part about the barbarian? That he's a fucking. Essentially, that he came out of this idea of sort of like, let's make a fucking Fred Flintstone sort of build, like a real like primal. Because I have problems with the aesthetic of the Dragonbone hammer. It looks really goofy to me, but I'm like, how do we make this a build and use it in a build? Alright, let's make the barbarian. It makes sense. He's just fucking bashing cunts with his giant hunk of bone.
He's on the keto diet too.
Exactly.
You can't eat carbs.
No carbs. Just mammoth meat.
Yeah.
A little bit of cabbage too for some of that vitamin A and C, you know what I'm saying? are all three of you guys going to be in every stream, or just one person or two per stream? It's basically all going to always be three of us. Occasionally, if I'm away somewhere, one of us is away, there might be two, but we won't run this with one person. We'll always be very least two, pretty much always three people.
Yeah.
Who is this Zarek fellow? He is a absolute certified shit cunt. You should check him out. He's on YouTube. Zarek's a hacker.
Oh my god, I'm so good.
Divinity Original Sin 2. We could definitely have a shot.
I've got it. I've already started it, but I haven't played tons, so we can easily load that up on our spare day.
Bro, this is 100 people viewing right now. And it's like, I feel like a fucking speedboxing trying to get these questions answered. When it's 1,000, it's got to be off choice.
Well, that's the thing, because I want to just go off the rails and talk about other stuff, but it's like, I don't want to leave anyone out at the same time.
Well, like, feel free to. I'll just sort of, like, knock some of my head.
Yeah, you can always, like, go back on it.
What about your Dr. Octopus analogy you always use? You got to be using that
Oh
one.
yeah, the Dr. Octopus, like, you know when he's got the sun in Spider-Man 2 and he's like getting his arms, like trying to like contain all the little flares, the solar flares and shit with his arms. That's how I feel like oh quick, fucking contain the situation. Such a like obscure sort of reference, but
I'm obsessed at the moment with the original Spider-Man trilogy's memes. Like, Michael showed me one earlier that was like, for someone being a Rick and Morty fan, and then it's got the quote of Dr. Osborn, like, you know, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. And it's just so cringe.
Greymane or Battleborn, real quick. I'm actually Greymane because I've learnt more to Stormcloaks later on for like other reasons, but Battleborn, it depends who I'm playing. Also, I guess similar sort of answers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sports in school. He plays soccer or
No, it's called football.
Football. I play the football. It's very good. I didn't play anything real. Oh, some tennis. You played some tennis and karate, right?
I played karate.
You played it. You played, and you played for keeps. I keep your fucking belt, mate.
Give me a belt.
Make a face tutorial for
Look at him
him.
swimming in
Barbarian.
Yeah,
The Barbarian's quite simple. You can just go for some bearded sort of rough Nord. It doesn't... make his jaw wide.
Yeah,
just make
put
him
the age up and the complexion up and the dirt on the face. And
make him
give
look like he's been thrown through a
Give him a great big bushy beard and you're all set.
Alright, so what is up with the target in the background? When we went to when we went to Los Angeles for the first time to E3 a couple of months back, we went and shot some guns and Drew kept his target up in the back, so that's what it is.
Brought it back from America. But that's the annoying thing is that behind the computer is all of our all of the artwork. I've got a load of Fallout, Skyrim, Legend of Zelda posters, and then behind it's just that and a mirror. So
you would be surprised how often that's the case. Like that was at Scott's house too, because it's just like when you're using your computer, you want to look at your posters.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're all over there.
Shout out to the guy in the background with his back to the camera. Can you drew my fave Soccer for Life? Which one is Michael and which one is Scott? I'm Scott, the one without any facial hair.
Can't you
except
tell?
this. That's Michael in the middle, and we got Drew.
Can you not tell from their voices?
Don't even start.
Wait, Scott is on the left. Oh yes, Scott is on the
he's
left,
on the
but
right,
it's our right, your left,
Yeah.
on the left of your screen. But are you guys getting revenue from ads shown on the stream? No, we're not. We're not partnered yet, but that's going to get sorted out very, very soon.
Yeah, we actually managed up getting good contacts at Twitch because of people we met in LA, so we're all sorted.
Yeah, so
Luckily.
we could have waited until we were partnered before starting this, but we just figured we might as well, start as soon as we could, get you guys following. And
If someone actually, they thought it was genuinely someone in the back. It's just a mirror, guys.
I've got a full-length mirror there.
How many of you... Oh, far out, man. How many years have you been running FudgeMuppet? We've been running it technically since April 2013.
Yeah.
But we were still in high school. It was one video every fortnight, sometimes with month hiatuses, and just Skyrim builds, which were 5 minutes long.
Less, 3
or even
sometimes.
less. So, but we've been in the full spin of things since probably 2015. The start of 2015 was when we started really fuck yeah, Fallout 4's coming out, pumping it, you know what I mean?
Whoa, where did he come from?
I remember, a quick note on that, is Scott was at uni with me working at the local supermarket and making YouTube videos with Michael. This was before I was on board. And he announced that he was going to leave his supermarket job, quit uni, and focus on YouTube. And I was like, that's fantastic, but I don't want to be alone at uni with just all these losers. So it's like, I was kind of convincing him to stick it out, at least till the end of the year. But in hindsight, I'm glad you went through with it.
Absolutely.
I nearly screwed up the channel without even realising it.
Yeah, dude.
Too
Retrospect
cheeky.
is interesting. Like, hindsight is
Yeah,
interesting.
it's
man.
really funny.
Man,
Wow! 108 viewers.
how many...
I love you guys.
Okay, how many of the builds have you actually played and put time into? So, we've got obviously heaps of builds and not enough time to play all of them from 1 to 50 or something. But we have played basically every playstyle conceivable, 1 to 50, and then what we do is we'll take a build
1 to 80.
and we'll sort of play it at like... Level 1's irrelevant, but like level 10, sort of 15 kind of thing. And then we'll go to like level 35, give it another test, go through some areas, different types of enemies. And then we'll go to at level 50 and then we'll test it out there, sort of when the build's in its completion. When we show off the build, we show it off at level 50 because that's what you want to see, like what the end game build looks like. But yeah, that's sort of our process. But most of it is, in terms of our knowledge of the skill sets and playstyles, we know all that shit. It's basically working out a cool role-playing, cool backstory, cool character. So that's the big focus. And a cool aesthetic. Like, we often compromise, you know, the best armor or the best weapons for it to look fucking sick.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
we'll all just be like Daedric, Dragon Bone shit all the time. Guys,
Yeah.
what stone do you want?
Wait, where's the action arc? We want the thief, right?
Thief, sneak.
Yeah.
And we've got daggers, but sneak will go up slowest by going off how irregularly we're using it. So
Which one affects
We'll get lava
archery
later.
again?
oh
Oh wait, we're not using archery.
I'm pretty sure that's thief still.
uh,
Archery.
Yeah, there's a mix-up between that and
there's
the warrior
something,
or
there's
something.
something like that. Do you guys have a dream YouTuber to meet?
Not really.
Zarek in person.
Yeah.
No,
Zarek's one I do want to meet.
if we're being entirely honest, we don't actually spend too much time watching content because normally we're quite busy making it. So,
Although,
I mean, we just know people in our circle and stuff that we're cool to meet.
yeah, like we support all of the, you know, the other Bethesda tubers and all of the gaming YouTubers. But to be honest, most of the stuff I watch, at least, you know, I watch a bit of Let's Players like Game Grumps and whatnot. But it's also stuff like, you know, the iDubbbz and H3s, like the standard stuff. They're all great content creators.
Far out. Mal Content Lily Quick Shout said, thank you for spending all this time, you know, making videos and stuff. So, thank you very much.
Yeah, we appreciate.
We
you
really,
guys.
really appreciate any support
Thank
you guys
you.
give. Seriously, even just thank yous and just genuine. When you guys are genuinely happy, it makes us genuinely happy. Fuck. Do you guys play Divinity Original Sin 2? You've touched on it. I want to play it one day. We might play it here, but not much at the moment. But I've heard it's really cool and want to go through with it.
While you look at the Larry Wax, speaking of iDubbbz,
Zarek, thanks.
speaking of iDubbbz, the content cop, that was... I didn't even know who Rice Gum was before that content cop.
And I just know he's a dickhead.
But now I
I
such
knew
a
who he
good
was,
video.
and I was never a fan, so I was quite pleasantly surprised when I saw a 30-minute rip.
Yeah,
By
honestly...
the way, guys, just one quick thing. Look at the... And by the way, that person, sure, you can have my babies. But, look at this. We just got this from Girder. Girder gave us some enchanted stuff.
Ooh, very kind of Gerda. Shit, what was I just about to say? Yeah, I don't get this whole culture of just like diss tracking and all that shit. It's like if I put on the radio in my car, I like start to have an aneurysm. I have to. I'm so terrible when it comes to music. I can't deal with normal music.
Oh, shit. So just joining in from uni in England. Oh, Drew's motherland. All the builds are super cool, but I lose interest in the game too much to go farther. I can understand.
Yeah,
you got to
fair.
cool off. You switch it up. Go play Oblivion for some refreshment or something.
Yeah, also, to be honest, and if you need a break from games like Skyrim, there are so many good fantasy games. If I find myself playing a bit of Witcher, then when I come back to Skyrim, I appreciate it even more.
Funny that. A guy just said maybe you boys should stream Witcher. Here's what I'm going to say no, okay? Mainly,
long.
mainly because it's very, very long. But the main thing is, obviously, if you couldn't already tell, this is a pretty full-on interactive stream. We are talking non-stop. It's very hard to listen to story-based dialogue while.
Yeah.
So playing something more chill and relaxed, like Skyrim or something like that.
Let's just quickly. What kind of build are we making here?
We are going for stealth daggers. We might.
But then I'd just say health. Then
Yeah, health,
still.
because we don't
Just
really
health.
need.
We're not an
power
expert
attacks.
in like stealth yet, so we're still going to be.
But
caught.
I would actually say get your sneak perk first.
Oh, absolutely.
Because then it will make it easier to start it.
Oh, this is.
And remember
this is
the Ordinator, so.
Okay, what's this do?
Yeah, that's your basic one, the start one. It's the same.
Cool.
But 15%.
40-63. I won't talk about this too much because these guys are just not interested at all. But I'm a diehard Liverpool fan,
Oh, don't get him
so
started
I
on
won't
the
talk
fucking
anymore.
ball.
Plus, it's it's been a pretty bad few weeks for us, so I've got nothing to talk about anyway.
Oh, mate.
But yeah.
Do we want to just Bleak Falls it and quickly get that gold, or like? not
Sure,
even?
do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Get some gold. Let's just get a nice
Get
setup.
some one-handed experience.
Yeah.
Which we.
I went to go eat dinner. What is happening? This is moving very fast. I don't know. You'll just have to do your best to catch up. Where did the name
You're
Fudge
on your own
Muppet come from? We just went bop, 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 and just put random shit together, and then we got Fudge. We liked Fudge, and we put other shit to it.
Like we were like Fudge Belly.
Fudge Packers, but we decided
Oh, no.
against it. So we're like, let's do
Yeah,
Fudge
especially
Muppet.
with the gay rumours.
Oh god.
Did you have any part in any ancient rituals when you became Fudge Muppet initiate? No, just
Oh
lots,
wait, hold
lots
on.
of
Yes,
coffee
we,
meetings.
Yes,
and
we did. I remember having a joke and saying like, "This is his initiation ritual." Didn't he do something?
Was it?
I don't know. You guys think about
yeah,
it.
I
I
don't know. I just remember making the joke.
They were
so-
pretty easy on me.
Yeah. We didn't go too.
Oh,
hard.
I think he's a Liverpool fan.
How did you
as
get
well.
enchanted items from Gerda? You can just go to the if you ask them for what if there's anything they can spare or something at the start of the main quest, they'll give you a whole bunch of shit, and usually there's an enchanted item in there. Not always, but sometimes.
There are
Also,
so many auto-detect bandits at the start of the game. Like, you just can't.
Yeah.
Like, they're just...
Yeah, we're
like-
so used to having amazing sneak, and you can walk up right behind them.
No,
Oh,
they're actually auto-detect.
there's also
I
too many
didn't know
tits. That's the Floppanog.
Yeah,
and too,
PhD, Floppanog.
Oh,
too
yeah.
many tits
Black Ops.
in Twitcher. Fucking too many tits in Witcher
Actually,
for Twitch.
That's not true. There's
Don't you
only
put-
one pair of tits in The Witcher reused for every character.
They're a nice set of tits.
yeah, that's just your standard non-moving pair.
Get that cooking on for fun.
Wait, hold on, but Yen has smaller ones than Triss.
Is that true?
Oh yeah, they do. I think, but they could just take the same
They just
model and
shrink
shrink
the
it.
character model.
We'll shrink it down, yeah,
Yeah, fair
and
enough.
change the tone.
They're both pretty good.
Okay, well that's a good question actually. This goes to anyone in the chat who's played The Witcher as well. Are you a Yen, Triss, or is there another one? Yen or Triss?
I mean, there's quest sex, but yeah. So
Yeah, I don't think Kira should
Drew
be
is the
included.
sexiest man alive.
Me.
But yeah, guys, who did you go with, Yen or Triss?
Oh, I went with Yen from story perspective, and she's obviously very attractive too. But Triss is always tempting because like tits, she has bigger tits, so it's just like, oh, like
That's the
it's
selling
literally
point.
not, but it is actually nothing beyond Triss. And you know, when you go into the backstories and stuff of them in the history, it's like Triss is purely, I just want to get my meat in that. Besides that, it's Yennefer from a love perspective, and I'm a relationship man myself, so I
See,
appreciate a good love story.
It seems like the consensus is Yen, but I find like Yen is kind of like, you know, she's a bit cruel to you sometimes, but like
Yeah.
Triss's American accent it's you know, got nothing against American accent, but it's a bit unusual in the context of The Witcher. Everyone's like Scottish or backcountry English, and then there's just Triss with her really enthusiastic American accent.
Is it American?
Yeah, it's definitely
something.
American.
It's something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, a bunch of people saying Triss and stuff. I think I've lost some questions further up, but
Mate, when we have thousands of viewers, which we will, it's going to be hard, but we'll do our best.
We can always like, you know,
We'll
go
do
back.
a better job than anyone else.
I think what
Put
will
it that
happen,
way.
yeah, once we're like trying to keep up with the chat for sure, I will like maybe even bring up my laptop and have the chat open as well. So we've got two people checking the chat as we play. But you know, we'll probably we'll switch between like really focusing on the chat and then actually, you know, when conversation just starts, we have to let it go for a little bit. But
few people have been saying about build ideas. In regards to build ideas, They have to be set elsewhere. There is no way I can actually talk about a build idea here in the chat. It's too high speed. So, would you guys? Sorry, wrong question. How do you donate? I don't even.
We don't donate. Don't worry about any. Hold on to your money.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We'll sort out any monetary donation stuff, and subscribing will come in like
We can
a week.
do it through PayPal. You can do it through Cheers. We'll be partnered soon. Then there's the subs. All that stuff will come soon. For now, sit back, kick back. I don't know what else back.
For now, we just
Pussy
massively
back and crack. Just
we
chill out.
massively
My
appreciate
man.
the views and
My
the follows
bad.
for now.
Yeah.
You know,
My
anything.
pussy and my crack.
Trying to say something genuine here.
Mate, don't interrupt the man who's singing that song. That is an important song. God, I don't remember Skyrim being so easy. I think the Vampiric Drain's really OP for level 1.
Favorite Fallout 4 build, like stealth one. Sniper's a classic, but basically any stealth, like Disciple, stuff like that too. I don't know what you guys.
Yeah,
There's too many. I always forget builds.
I'm really not much of a stealth player in Fallout because I really enjoyed the shooting in Fallout 4. So I didn't bother with being stealthy most of the time. I kind of just enjoyed shooting up, like in COD.
Shooting up.
Shooting it up. Yeah, using jet and then shooting it up.
I'm one of your patrons right now anyway. Thank you very much, Dorian1400.
Well, that is a way if anyone's really interested in donations. We do have a Patreon set up at the moment, but you know,
that's
no rush.
But if you don't want to get involved in like the whole subscription stuff, as we said, donations and stuff will be sorted here. But if you want to do like a small amount monthly, then check out Patreon. You'll find their links.
Or you
everywhere.
can do whatever you want to donate monthly and then just cancel it after 1 month.
Yeah, you can do whatever you guys want. We just appreciate you anyway.
What I was saying, his name, Dorian1400, made me think of something. If you're a vintage person like ourselves, classic Oblivion, playing without updates, there was a money glitch of a guy that you could use, Killer Dorian, in Talos Plaza district. Fuck, that was
Hey,
classic.
it's Talos Plaza.
Yeah.
That just kicked in my head like Talos, like, you know.
Just call me Dorian, Scott. Alright, I'm calling you Dorian.
But wait,
And I gotta kill you for some money glitches, eh? I'm joking, I wouldn't do that. My favourite builds. Always in your face tanky builds. Thoughts on survival mode for Skyrim. Mate. Get that shit out of here!
Yeah.
It's crap.
you know, there are a few mods that were available beforehand that if you downloaded all of them, you would have the survival experience anyway.
This
without
one's for
having to pay
you.
anything.
This one's for you.
here we go.
What's Spider-Man's favourite brand of rice?
Is it Uncle
Uncle
Ben's?
Ben's.
Oh shit, I actually completely forgot to do the puzzle. Oh my gosh.
Hey, actually, I wonder. I'm sure it is. Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know. Is it actually Talos Plaza after the White Vulcan Court at Snipe? Like, do you reckon it would still be called that?
That's a very good point.
I reckon
don't
it
think
could because it
works.
could, but they could refer to it as a historical context. Like, it's not worship of the god. It's just a name.
It was
set.
Snake Way a Whale, yeah?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
No. I don't actually remember.
It's Snake
Well,
Whale.
yeah. So
I only don't remember any of the symbols. I just know you go one. Like, I
Yeah,
know the order
that's-
to shift
yeah.
them in.
It's been too long since I genuinely did a Bleak Falls.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just reading Zarek's point
Yeah,
there,
that's
so
right.
we'll mark it. Yeah, we'll have to do like a FAQ, put a frequently asked questions underneath the stream or something like that. But
Fuck. Have you heard that song by Eminem?
I don't listen to Eminem.
It's an
But-
old song by Eminem. Oh, classic.
This thing's getting heated. No, wait, what's that?
I was about a gerbil going up an ass song, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Plus, I've seen that episode. That's like my favorite episode of South Park with
It's
what's it,
like-
Lenny Winks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who does the gameplay in your build? So it's pretty much always Drew at the moment. It used to be me, and then a long time ago it was actually Michael when we were recording on the Xbox. That
Oh
was
my
a
gosh.
long time ago. Well, it actually depended because we actually made those characters on Xbox and used the Ogma Infinium to boost them up to the levels to like play test them like I was explaining before, and then to get them to a final sort of state so we can show them off in a cool way. Is that where you got started? Yeah, we got started on builds.
Yeah. Oh god, I couldn't imagine doing it on Xbox. Like me getting the footage now. You know, I can just console command. Like
Yeah.
obviously we we make sure we know what the build is capable of throughout the levels, but like for the sake of footage, we're not going to play through the whole thing. So I just console command everything in, and then
dude, I
and then
used to do 8-hour runs to get the Ogma Infinium and do the glitch just for a build.
That is dedication.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get on to the other loaded question, I know he's going to go on for a bit, but there is not a guy in the mirror. It's just the mirror in the background.
Yeah, the mirror is us.
Also, I remember seeing the original Monster Hunter build at 2,000 subs so long ago. Feels good, man. Emperor Pigeon, thank you, long time fan.
Thank you.
And then, okay, now for the loaded question. So, how do you guys feel about the Dark Souls series? I'll get mine over quick because this guy will talk for a while. I played Dark Souls 1 fully, and I liked it a lot, and I didn't really play 2 or 3 for whatever reason. I just didn't get into it. Michael's never played it. Now you may take the stage.
I won't go on for too long. I'll go until the next question, but I'm in love with the Dark Souls series. Like the atmosphere in Dark Souls, nothing will ever come close to that for me. Like when you first arrive at Anor Londo, for example, and I just absolutely love it. Plus, like I enjoy a game that's like a big challenge, so I enjoy putting the difficulty up on something like Skyrim, and on Witcher I usually play on the highest, as much as it's like painful half the time. It's just I absolutely love the way it like trains you to get better. You know.
Do you want to hear a low tier joke? How does
I love low tier jokes.
How does Batman's mother call him to dinner?
Oh, here we go.
Keep the tune of the 1960s theme in your head and go dinner, 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 Batman.
But do you want to know the actual? Do you want to know the actual answer to that question?
What?
She doesn't, because she's dead.
Oh, classic. Is it not possible to subscribe? Not yet, but it will be in like a week or two. Just hold on to your subscriber money.
Yeah, and if you've got any, whatever the Amazon Prime thing is, hold on to that, because it should only be a week until we're all set up for subs.
Zarek has recommended giving a personality to the person in the mirror and like giving them like fake details and shit is antisocial. Wait, who they actually see in the screen? I think it's a reflection of Drew.
It's not me. I got my hat. Oh wait, no,
It's
I'm
Drew.
It's probably me.
It's Drew from the upside down levels. I gotta grab dinner. I'll be back. See you soon, Mike Kendra.
But wait, when you get back, tell us what you're having, what you had.
Oh yeah, you gotta let us know what you had. Drew, my boy, you haven't been I'm a long time fan. I remember when the builds were deleted. yeah, that's how the builds are all. Yeah, that sucked.
That was censorship.
Who is your favorite Elder Scrolls faction of all time? Oh, I like the Telvanni a lot. I like Samurai Tong a lot, but that's like Dunmer sort of thing. Man, I'm gonna get tired of doing Dunmer rants, explaining myself as to why I love the Dunmer.
I remember seeing. I didn't actually get involved in it, but there was a conversation on Twitter about someone was asking why you like the Dunmer because they're arseholes, and it's like that's most of the reason why they're interesting. Arseholes are interesting, and they've got the most interesting.
I would say
worlds.
one of the easiest things is why you could easily go why. Dark Elves is the most fleshed out of like pretty much all of them, because Morrowind is a really fleshed out game, and it's the most alien and like weird. It combines lots of elements of culture rather than just taking them. For example, Nords are Vikings, Bretons are knights, Wood Elves are Native Americans. They're just very like it's a bit. They're very unique all in their own right. They have like good twists added to them and stuff, but it's a much more of a copy paste versus Dark Elf, which has got like bits of Chinese, Arabic, fucking alien, Tatooine weird shit. It's just very weird.
So I've just been quoted.
Arseholes are interesting,
Drew
which is
2017.
very true. Is Morrowind
ass confirmed?
All right, Dunmer fanboys. Yeah, do you guys live together? No, we don't. We actually all live separately, but we're in Drew's house right now because he's got the good internet. Is Morrowind still worth playing right now? Like, it's hard to, I'll say, because gameplay-wise, it sort of sucks by today's standards. But it's got a lot of depth, and the lore is super good. But you could also just read up on heaps of lore and just get into it. I don't know. I wouldn't blame you if you tried to play Morrowind but couldn't get into it because how annoying the gameplay is compared to like a modern-day game. You're gonna drew it in the butt. Fuck.
Who's the dude in the back again? Yeah, that's
Mate,
the
they're
mirror.
just gonna start trolling. We need to put a big sticker on it that just says mirror.
Yeah, we're gonna put a sticker above it saying 4th member of FudgeMuppet.
Yeah, do that.
Like Zacharon said, you need to know what you're doing if you want to play it, or mod the hell out of it. There is no separate Fudge, and there is no separate Muppet. My brain is racing at like fucking 50 Ks. That's a lot for like, you know.
I made you some powerful coffee before.
Yeah.
In fairness.
Woo! I didn't realize it was Mirror, in my opinion. Morrowind is the most interesting location in Tamriel next to Valenwood. Yeah, because it's fucking weird volcanoes and mushrooms and giant ticks walking around that you catch like a bus. Like, it's fucking weird.
Well, there was a question before. Someone asked if it's worth playing Morrowind now, and you
Yeah, we
would
said
have
that.
you already said that.
Yeah, we
okay,
talked
that
about
must
that.
have been when I was getting the water. But
See, this is how fast we're going. Supersonic
Yeah.
speed. It's like,
I've got a stream delay in my ears.
do heroin, that will set you right. Why don't they just make me fucking sit down and relax and be like, oh. Fuck, getting Michael and Scott mixed up in getting Drew and... I'm getting Drew... sorry.
Drew?
Fuck getting Michael and Scott mixed up. I'm getting Drew and Mirror Drew mixed up. Who's your favourite character in Skyrim? Ulfric Stormcloak. Not necessarily because I agree with everything he says, but I think he's just one of the more developed characters.
Everyone's
in the
gonna be
game.
like, what? Ulfric's just a racist asshole.
Nah, he's
I don't
got
understand
good
you."
depth. But then there's other ones that are just cool.
I just heard some domestic shit. going on.
yeah. Well, that is a frequent occurrence
Shit, there's gunshots!
in my neighbourhood. I don't know who my favourite character would be,
Wait,
so I'm
we
gonna
need-
skip that
We
question.
need to do like a review, bro. Do you guys know that food channel? I forget what he's called now. He has a new name.
The something
Review of the week.
Review of the
Something
week,
now.
yeah.
Or something like that.
The guy's he's in his suit in this car eating like
We're not-
fast food.
We're not going to do the Stormcloak Imperial debate. What is Michael's favourite race? It's Argonians, but I feel like he's got a little bit of shame about that now because he's been proved that they're so low tier.
Mate, look, as I said in that video, it's so hard to have a favorite race. Like, they're my favorite race from an aesthetic perspective.
Yeah.
I think the Argonians, like, if you look at our Bone Scales build, I think that Argonians are really cool. So I was just lock picking there.
No, yeah, like as much as they're pushovers in terms of that theory, it's like they're still interesting.
What I
Yeah.
say, Ulfric is a dirty Thalmor plant. He's not a Thalmor plant. He's been manipulated by the Thalmor. He's not like a secret agent of them. He's
Enemy
just
of my
a...
enemy.
For example, if Ulfric wins and the Stormcloaks win, that's not like gonna fall into the hands of the Thalmor. Like he's gonna be like, fuck off. Like they want him to cause instability. They don't want Ulfric to win, but he wants to win.
Yeah. And he'd just as easily, like turn. He's obviously going to turn on the Thalmor because he hates them probably more than he hates the Empire.
Why does the guy on the right look like Shane Dawson?
I don't know who that is.
Do you know? I'll show you who it is.
I
He's
don't
that
want to know.
YouTuber.
Oh.
You don't really. I think it's the hair. Oh, really?
Is it? So it's a negative.
He
thing?
looks way more like Thomas Middleditch. So much more. That's like a...
I posted pictures of Thomas Middleditch on Twitter saying it was Drew, and people believed me.
Yeah, I even
Oh.
posted like a photo debunking that, and people still believe it. I mean, it could be. I could get much.
Like, yeah,
worse.
it's probably like they're going with the like bit of stubble.
I can
Yeah.
vibe.
Okay.
I can vibe the Shane thing.
All right, you know what? Like, as much as whatever, it could have been worse. It could
Oh,
have been
dude,
some-
it's close. Shane Dawson's not like it's not like a mirror thing, but like if you told me that he was like your cousin, I'd believe you.
Yeah.
But he doesn't look like a sibling or anything. I don't think.
Well, that's the bit. I think I guess I've got that look that like 4 or 5 people in the world all have exactly that same look, and then no one else looks anything like us. But yeah, so where are we up to? I have not been paying attention to Skyrim.
I'm just
at all.
going through Bleak Falls Barrow so I can
Okay.
get the Dragonstone and just it's a bit of a I don't know. It's like a nice clean thing to just do at the start,
Yeah.
so that if we want to do anything to do with the main, we don't have to come back here. It also gets us some gold with the Golden Claw. I believe I remember just pressing all of these twice. Is this correct?
Why does Scott look like a not blonde Grognak? Thanks, bro.
That's a nice compliment.
Yeah, it depends, but he's so cartoonish in his face. Do I look like fucking something out of Walt Disney or something?
Yeah. Like, basically Conan, right?
Favorite... sorry, hold on, there's a... Fuck, what was I saying? Okay, first I was going to bring everyone up to speed what we're doing here, before we do anything else. Answer anything else.
Yeah.
We are a orc, vampire, stealthy character, but we've got an axe at the moment because that's what we were given, and we are just sort of getting some stuff and doing the Bleak
We were
Falls
born
parody.
in a
Born in Orcish stronghold, became a vampire and got infected, felt ashamed, all this kind of stuff, had to leave, and then this is sort of where we are now. Favorite ESX is... that's such
Yes.
a loaded fucking question.
But let's just give our like TLDR.
Is that
Okay.
even what loaded mean? I thought loaded was
Loaded is like
controversial. Almost.
controversial, but I guess this is a lot to unpack, I guess. It's
Yeah.
loaded full of shit. I
Like
don't
this
know.
chest
Yeah.
with that's good.
Put it on.
We just got a really, really nice.
Alright, shit.
shit.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say Hammerfell, because Red Guards are cool. I think they got some really cool shit in the
it
back.
says favorite ear
No, no.
What are you answering?
I don't know. No, I'm answering up here, bro. Just keep on the keep on the fucking where we're at. All right, so
Yeah.
fucking High Rock or something.
But,
yeah?
well, High Rock, but I'm also I'm in agreement with Hammerfell. I'd probably say Hammerfell.
Michael looks like Renly Baratheon. I can see that.
Mate,
from
I
Game
look
of
like
Thrones.
everyone.
He's also got a lot in common with Renly Baratheon.
Get out of here.
Scott looks like Hadvar with anime hair. Michael, fucking, his favorite race next to the Argonians is whatever, and it's because of those thick calves. That's the.
I love Wood Elves. I like their culture, and Dunmer are also really cool. But
The alternate start mod we picked was a vampire lair thing, so we just started as a vampire. And it's just live another life, that's the mod.
Yeah.
Loaded questions are questions with no right answer, basically. I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So I know
that
Australia-
kind of thing.
So I know Australia gets some odd release times. Is Shadow of War coming out on the 10th? Yes, it is. Oh, fuck yeah, hold on, quick. The review, I just looked at the basic IGN review. IGN gave it a 9.
Oh.
Though I've heard games say that the story, because it's not exactly canon and it's a bit bloated, but it's like it's almost like fuck that part. The story is the story you create yourself when you fight the orcs, and the Nemesis system is so much better this time, and with the fortress and stuff. So I'm
about like
Okay.
I've got a strong opinion for someone who only played an hour of Shadow of Mordor. so take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But
But you need-
I found that
you barely had a chance to
yeah,
actually experience
my
it.
only takeaway was that the open world was really bare. I know it's Mordor, but they gave you nothing to actually climb on, explore, anything really. It was basically like just a show off of the great Nemesis system is what it felt like to me. But that's just me.
Just quick thing. This is Scott. This is Michael. This is Drew.
I am Michael. I'm the one playing.
He's losing it. Scott's having a comment overload.
Yeah, you guys can give us comment overloads. This is our.
Who's Bill Hader? And I don't know
Bill
who
Hader is the guy from like every American comedy ever.
He said you look like Bill Hader, but I don't know who he's talking about.
Wait, you or me?
He just said you, so I don't know
Oh,
who he's
okay.
speaking to in
I bet-
general.
It's probably most Michael, I
Okay,
guess.
why
but
is Scott?
even then?
Okay, why is Scott's voice coming out of Michael, vice versa? We have best friends since we were 10. We sound incredibly similar. We speak basically the same, and it's just that's why people
The
get
only
so weirded
reason
out.
you can understand Drew is because he's actually born in England.
I
So
have
he has a British
I
accent.
have a freakish hybrid of British and Australian accents.
I like High Elves. I think High Elves is sick. I think everyone just goes knee-jerk like, oh, Thalmor. But Thalmor is just a political faction of the High Elves. There's plenty of High Elves that
And
could...
mate, the
Yeah,
Thalmor
they
may be bastards, but they're pretty interesting if you look into them.
Yeah, there's a lot of We should wear name tags. Or nameplates on the overlay. We honestly could if we kept these positions in like
we
permanently.
could do that. That works.
I could easily put an overlay over the top, but as I said, or as we said way earlier in the stream, when we've got our subscription button, we're partnered. We'll make it look a bit more fancy for you. But yeah.
Oh, anyway, Matty Play said the reviews were pretty average. Maybe it was just the one I looked at, IGN.
Plus, it is IGN.
Wait,
all I know-
hold on, who?
Mr. Matty Plays.
Yeah.
Is he in this?
No, it was someone.
No, in-
else.
Oh,
All
right.
I know is, I liked fucking Shadow with the other one, so I'm gonna play this one because
yeah.
it's just a better other one.
Boys, we gotta focus. I'm not used to Ordinator, and I'm
Yeah,
picking
what is-
perk.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he's obsessed.
Yeah, okay. I didn't like Shadow of Chaos. Someone tell Drew that the second half of the game takes you to a green paradise where you still kill orcs.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a game changer. Honestly.
Oh, yeah, there is all...
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like the branding. Fucking, you'll need nameplates, like rain tags. That is a freakish accent. I don't know which one.
No,
you're
that was
talking
referring to my hybrid. Thanks.
Vampire Bill. Far out.
I was going to comment something.
Do you drink tea? Yeah, he drinks tea.
Yeah, I've got like teas up on the shelf.
He's even got a soup just sitting in a packet.
Oh yeah, but that's not really.
We have some Twinings ginger
I
and
haven't-
apple.
I haven't actually tried that yet. No, but normal
We've got
tea,
some-
but mostly a coffee drinker anyway.
Maxwell spiced me.
Sigic Monk faction in tier 6. That'd be sick. Ordinary is good. I'm not trying to.
Brothers, help me.
Okay, so
All right,
what do
you
got?
help with that.
What do you got?
I'll keep
Go,
an eye
what's
on
the
the
right?
chat.
What's the right?
The right one is...
Like, what are the ones you can
Demo-
get? Sneak attack. You
I can't get that.
Sneak attack.
I can't get
The
that.
white ones.
I've never tried it. Okay, so it could be good. It could be shit.
Oh, that's
Oh,
heaps
fuck
good.
yeah, get that.
I'm usually about the chai and the normal tea, so no one rip on me about my tea taste.
When's your next... Oh, no, that's Zarek. Question 2, Zarek. I've made some memey insults this stream, but I actually love your channel and have been watching since you builds were
We
played.
love you too, man.
Hey,
Thank you
that's,
very much.
That's what I'll do after this. I'll try and figure out hosting. So if anyone's hanging around after we're finished, I'll host Zarek.
Yeah, sure.
And then anyone who's still on our channel can just get to him through there. But, you know.
We know how
Oh,
to do
Zarek's
that.
I'll try and
waiting.
figure it out.
Zarek's waiting after we're done streaming. He's going to be watching. Thank you, Zarek.
That's good.
But,
Zarek's helping us out massively sort this out because there's a lot of like intricacy when it comes into setting up streams that we just haven't figured out
What do you think
yet.
of Camelwork's High Rock video? To be honest, I haven't watched it because
It's so
fucking
long.
hour.
It's a long video,
But
but it would be good to
I'm
watch.
sure it's got. I can guess what most of it's saying, that the potential of High Rock and stuff. And I've looked into it before. Like High Rock, yeah. It's just, to me, I'd rather it like we've just had Vikings, and it's closer to a real world culture. Can ES6 be something a little bit?
An interesting thing about it being set in High Rock is that would kind of solve all the problems with our Elder Scrolls Game of Thrones. Because if you haven't seen it yet, we made a video about what
yeah.
Elder Scrolls Game of Thrones would be like, and we pretty much just had a bunch of reasons for why it just wouldn't work. Whereas something in High Rock would have a similar vibe, but still be Elder Scrolls.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that honestly, it would probably be the best setting, but whether
For
or not
that.
it'd be the most interesting one, yeah.
Scott,
I want to see an Aldmiri Dominion province.
Scott,
I really do.
That would be cool.
Scott, what is your favorite done with demigod? I don't. Anyway, I'm gonna forget the demigod part. I don't know. Do they count as demigods or?
Mate,
Are you talking about the
Anyway, forget that part. I get what you mean. Out of the,
The
tribunal. Vivek hands out because he's the most fleshed out. But I really do like Sothasil and Almalexia too. Very as well on the. So the tribunal is just the sickest thing. What ties Morrowind together and makes them.
hey Drew.
So mad.
Drew, did you know that Vivek's actually spear is a penis?
Yeah.
I
So
vaguely heard
he
about that.
snapped
actually.
off Murloc Bal's dick,
Yeah.
turned it into a spear called Muatra, and then later he basically face fucked Azura with it and stabbed her in the mouth later on.
Shit.
Wow.
I
Real-
mean, like,
And that's, do you know that? I'm pretty sure, and that shit's all canon because it's in the sermons, the 36 lessons of
so
Vivek.
the takeaway is that Molag Bao has a very long but very narrow penis.
Yeah.
That's really not.
Well, it's very
practical.
like sort of metaphorical and changey, and you know what I mean?
yeah,
and,
a metaphorical penis.
yeah, like.
Uh,
I mean, I don't. Apparently, you know, took Vivek's head off. Vivek gave Murloc Bao his head to have sex with, pretty sure, and then it was like they had like birthed all these monsters, and then Vivek snapped his dick off, took Muatra and went around killing all these monsters, offspring. It's fucking weird,
How much
but it's so good.
how much skooma were the creators of
Fucking high.
that law on?
Holy shit, hi, didn't expect this slow. Yo, we're streaming now. Welcome. First time I've ever seen these dudes. Hello.
Yeah,
welcome.
we haven't done a face cam on the channel on
Oh,
YouTube in a long
yeah.
while, except for our D&D. Now, Drew, does your dog just like to run around the house?
Yeah, he just walks around.
Cool.
Okay,
He's not gonna. He won't come in here. I don't
favorite
think.
Game of Thrones house. You don't have one because you don't watch it. You...
Honestly, this is gonna seem weird because I'll try and keep it
Hey,
short.
we gotta whisper. Don't touch it just because we can't.
I'll try and keep it short, but because of the books, I really like House Bolton because they are fucking terrifying in the books. In the show, they're kind of memey. You just like, haha, he's got a sausage on a stick. But like in the books, they scare the shit out of you. So it's really interesting.
Yeah, like open cities.
Open cities. Wow.
That is a great mod.
Targaryens are cool, but everyone likes Targaryens. But Martell or. But I also like I like a classic Lannister too.
As a vampire,
but I've only watched the show, so don't.
See, I find that most of the houses have certain individual interesting characters, but the house themselves aren't, amazing. Because I really find Daenerys boring.
You should.
Yeah.
You should set up bits. They're really fun. We will all that kind of bits, subscribing, all that kind of stuff. It will come in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Xerxes, he created his wife Ogma, then told Hermera off and ascended to godhood. Wow.
I'm the commander of the guard here in White.
Ruffle at Tokor as fuck, it seems violent, or with a lot of spears. Kinky, question mark. Favorite great house of Morrowind? It's Telvanni, but I'm actually very partial to Redoran as well. I think they're cool. She aborted children with a divine scheme. So glad I'm able to make the first official FudgeMuppet stream. Yeah, boy.
Thank you, Tiberius.
Thank you for coming. What kind of doggo does Drew have?
I have a black lab. He's a bit old and chubby now, though.
People are
he's
still
past his prime.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave and stop answering it soon. But it's like, someone's answering for us.
the background. Yeah, they can answer it themselves.
Yeah, you guys in the chat who know the answer to our elusive fourth member, let the other people know when they ask.
What about Manamarco? Yeah, he's really cool, especially since, because of the warp in the West, he's sort of became a god while simultaneously a different version of him kind of stayed mortal as a fucking confusing. We made a video on it, but yeah. Is Zachron the unofficial fourth Muppet? Not quite, but we.
I mean, yeah, well, he does his own thing really well.
Yeah.
That it's nothing like the way we do things, but we it works really well in collaboration. So I'd say we're just collaboration.
Zarek has a level of refinement that we our immaturity does not match on a very consistent basis.
But that's what makes it good.
Yeah, it's a great.
It's a nice contrast. If you go watch,
if you amp up the immaturity around Zarek, it's just
it's funny.
It's
If you go watch the Let's Play Morrowind multiplayer that we did on YouTube, that was fucking funny. Because Zarek's the sort of father figure, taking 3 children through the land of Morrowind, and it's just so fucking funny.
And thanks Dillian for coming. Someone asked how often we're going to be streaming. Again, 3 times a week probably, for 3 or 4 hours at a time. Just starting out, it's just 2, but next week will be 2. Week after should be 3, and we'll see how we go. And
we'll be implementing new features as we go. It's just we are still learning it.
Favorite quest line in Oblivion? I mean, Dark Brother's such a fucking classic answer.
Can I
Thieves
answer...
Guild's pretty fucking cool. You become the Grey, becoming the Grey Fox, especially because he's pumped up as a, as sort of this mythological sort of the Grey Fox thing the whole game, and then it turns out you can become him and take the mantle of him. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a cop-out answer, but I would say, I know it's not a quest line, but the Daedric quests always, especially in Oblivion, blow the others out of the water.
Yeah, for sure. Someone said, okay, my friend's about to die, love your channel, proud of your barbarian, maybe you could do my shading idea. If you send that to us on Twitter or something, then we might be able to consider it.
Facebook is the worst place to send anything. There's 100 messages in that thing a day.
Yeah, I don't even see that, so...
Might have asked you on Insta, but are you guys going to E3? We went to E3 this year, and we will be going again next year, so we might see you there. I want to see you guys in IRL. Unless you live in Australia, basically the only chance is going to be E3.
Yeah.
Later on, we might end up going to more events. We'll go to PAX Australia next year. I don't think we're going this year.
No, we're not going.
Pretty full on with this whole starting streaming stuff. Favorite Fallout factions? I like the Great Khans a lot. And Caesar's Legion, it's the sickest. Obviously, because they're more assholes, like you're saying. But they're really complex and really cool. Actually, if Shoddycast did a video recently on them, which sort of explains why they're cool. So you should look at that. I like that.
1,000 hours, never done the main quest line.
Yeah, I mean, you probably just should to do it the once, but how many years do you think the next Elder Scrolls game will come out? I'm putting my guesses on something like 2021 or 22.
Yeah, 6, yeah. Look at this brat.
Probably 22, actually. I'm just going to even go to the further side of it all.
I hate that kid.
Speaking of Camel, where is that cunt?
He's the fourth member.
He's not.
His
not
internet's
here.
too shit.
Yeah.
He won't be streaming for a while, I don't think. I mean, until he gets NBN.
Someone said combing his hair.
Yeah, he's combing his hair, playing a guitar, swinging some swords.
The stealing ring from the Countess quest in Oblivion's Guild made me fall in love with the series. Oh, the Argonian one, where you go through and it turns out she has like this Argonian torture chamber because she's fucked and she likes cutting up lizards. And then you go steal a ring. Tell Drew I said shut up.
I saw that, a little upset. I mean,
What was it?
I have no idea what I said, but I can't do that because we are streaming and that relies on us talking. So
Standing on
sorry,
the table.
Dorian.
We've got 115 viewers. It's all we've been sitting at around, but bouncing between 110 and 120. So that's sick. Played Skyrim for Mate, these guys come out and they're like questions, and then there's like no questions for a while.
we can
chill.
We can
chill
take
for
a
a
little
second.
break, catch
We'll have
up
a
on
little-
what we were doing.
Have a
'cause-
little break.
Yellow Ballin got that tan.
So do you guys want to do the dragon thing to start with, just so we can absorb dragon shouts?
Yeah, I think it's good to
Before
get
we
that out
start,
of the way.
You know what I mean? It's just that one.
Yeah.
Get this out of the way, and then we can absorb dragon shouts. So when we find them in like Dark Brotherhood, things like Marked for
sure.
Death and all that kind of cool shit, we can really focus
Dorian
on.
said sorry, Drew. He meant no offense.
Okay, I forgive you.
It's Dorian. Wait, I thought Dorian was leaving. The money glitch man.
I'm getting no, I don't know. I'm getting confused.
Anyway, I want to have
Camel
a
is
little read
looking
of
at
the chat.
pictures of Michael's calves.
That's Scott's
It's
calves.
my calves.
Yeah.
Scott's calves. People actually genuinely, even after they've seen our faces on just pictures and stuff, still get it confused. On Twitter, it shows very clearly.
No, it's my calves.
Oh yeah,
It's my
yeah.
calves. No, I've always actually had kind of small calves. Calves are hard to grow. Like I spend so much time in the gym doing calf raises and shit, try and get some juicy calves. Try and catch up to Scott.
Yeah, men don't have penis envy; they have calf envy.
It's true.
So it's Camel in the mirror. It's conspiracy. Did any of you guys three play RuneScape as kids?
Yes. Dude, I still love reminiscing about RuneScape. Like the other day I found a RuneScape memes page on Facebook. I was so happy. It was so good. Like, you just... And it's true about anything. It's like you can't understand if you didn't play it.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't really.
obviously.
I went in, burnt some food, and then fucking killed some cows. I'm like, fuck this game.
I could release your account details right now of your username and password for level 3.
What's your opinion? Sorry, what was wrong there? Some guy said you did stop doing those Q&A vlogs, and this is the only way to ask questions. By all means, keep asking the questions. I'm just practicing my fucking speedboxing, answering these questions.
This is almost like a much better format for answering a bunch of questions.
I'd much rather answer them.
We don't need
live.
to edit this. We just do it.
Did you guys ever play World of Warcraft? No.
No,
Scott seems exhausted from all these comments.
Well,
the
we can-
subscription always put me off World of Warcraft, personally.
I don't know if you guys would want to, but if you really want, you could switch place. The other thing is, and I have a feeling you can't.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I'm
I
not
have a
actually
feeling-
exhausted. I'm just amped. I've had a
Hyped up.
coffee.
What were you saying?
The archery scene in the Elder Scrolls Escape video really showed that calf action. Yeah, we didn't really know how much we'd be being filmed. Like, we were having this awesome dinner and there's all this camera crew, like, outside the house, like, pointing in. Although, to be honest, they weren't too intrusive, so it
They're
was...
probably talking about Camel's vlog.
What? Yeah,
No,
no,
no.
I'm just talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
being
yeah, in
filmed
general.
while
Oh, yeah,
we're at
yeah,
the
yeah.
event in general. Because they did make an ad, like GameSpot came in and made a legit ad filming us and asking us questions and shit.
Someone's got a fresh question, which I can actually answer. Answer.
Answer.
Why do some Argonians have words in their names, like has word in name, like, or like city swimmer? Basically, they're like Cyrodiilic names. Like a lot of Argonians in the Cyrodiil sort of have that. The traditional names are the weird ones that they have.
It's
so,
kind of like when you call up, you've got a problem with your internet or your phone, and you call up, and the guy who answers doesn't sound like he's from the same place as you, but his name is Bill. It's that.
Why is this so fucking fun?
Thanks for the follow.
Fudge
Appreciate
Muppet,
it.
brah. Sensational.
Sensational, fruity, spicy, upside down. What do we got?
We're gonna take him out with a war axe.
Of course, we're gonna take him out with a
We
war axe.
never actually fully got a shooting star
shit.
meme made of us. would never.
That would be a pain to edit. Honestly.
Yeah.
Mate, but it's worth
Someone,
it.
I think it was Jai from Law Shelter actually
He attempted
and made like a which song is it? Gwen Stefani song, I think. The fucking beat him up.
Yeah.
Well, the one with the beat in it. The boom on every beat.
What is your guys' opinion on the Railroad of Fallout 4? I used to think they were the biggest fucking wankers, but over time, me and Michael got it like this determinism fucking way and philosophy kind of shit. But
oh shit!
Basically, I found you could just use your level up too, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. I just realized I'm a vampire.
You didn't
so
lose much health anyway, but yeah.
I lost half my health in 3 seconds.
Oh, so 3 seconds. But yeah, anyway, you can actually make a case for why like synths are just as important as humans, but still, it would be no different to helping one group of humans over another group of humans if synths are just like humans. So it's sort of
yeah, it defeats its own
self. It's a bit just of I like these people. I don't like them much ideologically.
Well, yeah, because the problem with the Railroad is not that they're saving synth lives, but it's like in the middle of a post-apocalyptic wasteland, you can't really be that nice. You kind of have to focus on the good of the world, and saving synths and doing nothing else for the good of the
especially
Commonwealth
killing
help.
a lot of people to save the
Yeah,
synths.
it's like it's a big contradiction.
Dorian said that this is a lot more entertaining than most streams just because there's so little people in most. So thank you very much, and that was the plan. That's why we like having
Yeah,
free
yeah.
people.
Well, that's
He's also leaving for dinner, so you got to tell us what you have when you come back. I want to know. Should be healthy. What do you think of Jaeger and Bagan the last lemma? He needs to lose some pounds. Or kilos if you're in Australia.
What's that video of the lost race where it's like the Dorito dust?
yeah.
Was that a God Howard video?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you going to upload this to YouTube afterwards? We're not, but...
Are we even recording it?
I was thinking what I would probably do. I think I have it set. I told someone on Twitter I'd do this, but the stream is going to be available for 30 days after it's streamed for people to watch back.
So we could download
I could download it, and what I'm
cut it off.
What I'm thinking is in the future we'll probably say we do a 4-hour stream, cut it down to a half-an-hour video to put on YouTube. Something like that.
But then we'd have 3 Let's Plays on YouTube a week. So we might want to cut 3 down into one.
Yeah, maybe just a weekly Twitch highlights or something like that.
Yeah.
That we can toss up different ideas there.
Okay.
Hello, Platypus.
Stopped playing Fallout games entirely until he discovered our channel. The builds made my experience so much more fun. That's Tiberius. Thank you very much. I'm glad they helped you out. Where in Australia are you and Michael from? Sydney. We're all based in Sydney, but you were from England originally.
Sydney.
But yeah, all in Sydney. Will you and Jai collab? He's crazy for you guys.
That would be such a meme.
He would love that.
he's probably at school now, trying to load it up on his phone.
Hey guys, what do you reckon in terms of a perk?
I don't know.
I might just go straight into
what about
one-handed.
Yeah.
I'll just get the first one-handed.
Just for any of that combat.
Cool.
Because I think Bite Marks was the dagger one. The next one.
Is this the one where you can't fast travel back to there? Yeah. You
Yeah.
have to go straight to the front of the city to see the Alakir go. Oh my gosh.
Just want to warn you. Do not try the Twitch to YouTube import. It never works well, lol.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll avoid
thanks.
that. We'll just download it. Cheers for the
Oh,
advice.
so this guy said, Michael, what's your Twitter? But just to throw it out, so I am Newberry Crunch at Newberry Crunch at Newberry Crunch at Oldberry Chew.
I just took the piss out of his name.
And at Drewberry Munch. We just sort
and
of.
then he took the piss out of my name. What a piss. Like I said in that video when I announced, I said, we're going to be doing a stream in like a Skyrim build. I'm like, come over here for some golden streams live. And everyone's like, ooh, you guys are going to piss on each other or something. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe.
I've just noticed, but like, is this the format like, there's a black bar on the side of the preview thing? Like, is it like, would that be one on the other side as well?
Huh.
Guys, are there black bars on the side of your screens or what?
Looks like
That
it.
may have been...
You dragged the camera thing over too far.
I may have dragged the camera over too far.
It's alright, they can see everything.
Yeah,
that's
We'll
there.
fix it
we
up.
will we'll definitely fix that up. But nothing is off screen on the right hand side. It's just a case of a little bit of black. So it's all good. It means we can get more of the screen in.
It means there's room for improvement.
Catch you later, Malcontent Lily, and
What do you
Perception.
Not just the men. The track, the
Okay, sorry, I was reading about why we couldn't travel back there. So
Yeah.
we've got to stick to one person reading the chat rather than all just like going silent and staring at the screen. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a black bar on the left side.
Yeah,
Oh
okay,
my
that was
gosh.
probably just me dragging a little
But
too
people
far
didn't
in
even
it, yes.
notice until we mentioned it. But I guess later on that will have some like sexy overlay or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We could fit like Molag Bal's penis spear in that space on the left.
We could. Guys, we're the Thane of Whiterun. Now, I think...
Shit, it was that easy to become the Thane, I didn't realise.
Yeah.
I thought you had to do more than that.
Well, you did kill a dragon.
Yeah,
You know, that's kind of a big deal if you are, you know, you're a normal citizen. That is cool.
What are your theories on Azura and Nocturnal being sisters? Do you think it's literal or just a sense of... I would take anything Daedra and Godly as a little bit less literal than normal, just because, like, I don't know if they would follow the same biological conventions that,
Yeah.
like, mortals would, because they're sort of like... Even just the idea of sisters, right? For example, the Nocturnal and Azura as Daedric princes do have the possibility to change their form to a male if they wanted. So then they become brothers or whatever, or then, so I guess they're siblings, but then... What, they have the same mother, like, or father? Like, it's sort of... I don't know. But, you know, I sort of take it a little bit more poetically than I would.
Can I
if
get
it
her to
was-
wear this?
I think so.
I
Oh, you might need a mod.
Really? You would?
Wait.
You can make her wear anything else.
No, it's things with higher armor rating.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
She won't wear it.
Alright, damn it. I thought she'd look especially good in that. But, never mind. She's my thrall, guys. We've got a vampire thrall now. She's my slave.
Are there going to be any more stories like the Dwemer Vault one? You never know, maybe long down the line, but they do actually take a fair
long
amount of time to create, so it's...
Yeah.
We could make more other videos
Did
at the
you-
same time.
Oh,
You
we
can't,
just-
you can't kill your vampires.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, like we've still got the finale of Redemption coming up. That's in the works.
Well, we got
we've
episode
a-
9 and 10. The 9
Okay, yeah. So 9 is we've got that almost ready to go, but it's
Yeah.
not out on the channel, and we're in the process of, you know, planning the finale. So we're excited about that as well. But yeah, there'll definitely be more things like the story, but you know, depending on the demand and stuff like that.
Deathclaw or Giant, who wins? Deathclaw.
Deathclaw for sure.
Deathclaw. It's got fucking swords for hands.
Deathclaws are scary, man. If you haven't seen our Who's the Strongest Enemy in Fallout New Vegas, you should definitely check that out. Because, Deathclaws, man, that's all.
Yeah, the difficulty of Deathclaws in New Vegas is so good. Like when you first go to the Quarry Junction, you just get absolutely rained.
Will you guys do the Tamriel Online mod for Skyrim? Not until we hear a lot about it and see how, like...
Yeah, see how it goes first.
Well, it's meant you gotta talk to her first, remember? She says...
Yeah, I have to find her.
Yeah, she does. But someone says, are you interested in Elder Scrolls Online lore? The Clockwork City is a patch coming up. I've seen preview stuff for Clockwork
It looks
City.
really, really like aesthetically, it looks really good. It's just that the problem persists that the locations we love, but the ESO style
Because this is
of
the
game,
thing. This is where I like bits of lore, but like you actually get to speak to Sotha Sil, which you've never been able to do before, and he has like interesting insight to the other members of the tribunal. So it's pretty fuck cool.
Yeah.
We should also probably save, especially because when you... Yeah, but I guess there's auto save, sorry.
What?
Just quick
But
save,
yeah, just-
occasionally,
Quick
Just in
save or
case.
normal save?
Just do a normal save.
whatever.
You go to a normal save. Be careful not to bite off more than you can chew. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
We can handle
Yeah,
it. don't you worry.
hashtag self-promotion. Of course. This is our bloody platform. We can promote as much as we'd like.
Wait, did someone call us out for self-promoting ourselves on our
Just
own?
kidding.
Yeah, yeah. It's
just
got
like
a- it's got a
joking around.
You
hashtag.
better be kidding. Why is there a giant here?
Oh, is it got a cow? Was there a
Oh.
cow there? Is it,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
See that painted cow thing? Like, I think I've heard somewhere that was one of Michael Kirkbride's ideas before, and then they made that canon.
I'm pretty
putting it
sure.
into
No,
the
that's just a
game.
one-headed Brahmin.
Ah.
I'm serious. It's canon.
Fuck you, man.
Oh, dude, I'm not a fan of the Elder Scrolls Fallout same universe stuff.
It's,
No,
It's
yeah,
a bit weird. Just keep them separate.
especially because, and my main thing is they were separate upon their creation. Like a completely different studio created the Fallout universe.
So there's no way it was intended to be that way from
Yeah.
the beginning.
So I only buy those things if they're intended to be like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you'd have to like bend over backwards to
Have
make
you
it
played the
work.
Broomer mod for Skyrim yet? We actually haven't. I haven't even
No.
gone around to that yet, but it does look sick, and I've heard really good things, so we'll eventually.
Man, it's really hard to just sneak out into the open this early in the
Yeah,
game.
playing the first few levels of sneak builds are always a pain in the
To be
arse.
honest, got like 700 hours of ESO, and I mainly play the game for lore and the quests. As a Jacko621, I can understand that 700 hours is a lot, but
Wait, these guys are going
I'd rather,
crazy.
to be honest, just read the summary of the quests afterwards.
Are these guys attacking the giant or something?
Maybe, yeah,
God, or maybe they're fighting the red guards.
yeah, probably.
Woo! Whoa,
Oh
shit!
Yeah,
Yeah, the red guards. All right.
Well, you got help now.
You mean I got people stealing my experience? That's what I've got.
Do you hate when Veronica goes to punch Cazadors in New Vegas?
Wait.
Yes, Cazadors just in general fucking suck. Speaking of your D&D playthrough, why do you cut out the dice rolls and all that? You know,
Zach
Zarek's
edits
actually
it.
a really kind dude and
Edits it for
edits
us.
it all together for us with all the overlay and stuff.
But that's a topic for questioning because it's like we could. I enjoy dice rolls in any D&D I've watched because you completely understand why everything's happening. But at the same time, it would probably double the length of every
God,
episode.
for sure.
So in terms of pacing the narrative, it can potentially get in the way. So it depends. We could always try it if we do any future campaigns. But for now, we just wanted to focus on the narrative, and hopefully, that works out.
Alright, boys.
Playing Skyrim for the lore is like playing chess for the strategies. If you're not, you're either goofing around or playing it wrong. Yeah!
Alright, boys. After I get this cash, after I absolutely wreck this red guard woman and give her away for some cash, then we'll get started on some solid role-playing adventure. So,
Yeah.
We'll probably go to Windhelm, I imagine. We don't get
Windhelm.
in that Dark Brotherhood. That gives some
Yeah.
opportunities to be stealthy and stuff.
mm-hmm.
Fucking Cazadors versus Ice Wraiths. I don't fucking know.
What's that?
Cazadors versus Ice Wraiths. No idea. But I do need to take a quick slash, so...
How are you going to get out of here? We've trapped you in.
Do you know...
This is going to be a gift
You
now.
lean over,
All right,
lean
we're-
over and close your laptop.
We're going to do
Just
some
so I don't
gymnastics.
step on it, and I will actually...
He's the
I'm actually just
goddamn
gonna
best
step-
pirate I've ever
The pigeon
seen.
mask, we'll use that for later. Well,
Alright, climb over.
Pigeon mask, that's kinky as. Alright.
Okay, we are a man down, officially.
That's alright.
Drew, you got the chat.
Alright. Temporarily taking over the chat. Sorry, Michael. Oh. Alright, I don't know where he got up to, but we can't use VATS Platypus, I'm sorry. We haven't got that mod on.
Is there a VATS mod for Skyrim?
I have no idea.
Oh shit, I just realised I was meant to follow this bitch out. I hope she's still running down here.
Yeah, we are an evil orc. We will give anyone away for a bit of cash. We've got nothing left to lose since being kicked out of or having to leave with our tail between our legs from the Orcan stronghold. The Mirror Man is moving.
This is probably the hottest red guard that you ever see.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Especially when you
See her brains.
clip into her face.
See her brains. Gotta get them brains.
Alright, gotta make sure I'm still actually in the camera.
I mean, I am a
What's up,
vampire.
Lanny Man? How did I get you decent... it's a funny story with the decent internet because I put... these guys live closer to Sydney City than me, so they're in a much better area for internet, you would assume.
Are we going back to normal?
Yeah, we'll switch in a second once I finish saying this. But yeah, and I live in the middle of the forest and the bushland and in a nowhere town. Yet my specific town got NBN, which is the National Broadband Network. By the way, they can see you in the mirror doing that. Yeah, so it was a big fluke. So I immediately upgraded to the internet.
Hold on, wait. Switch
Alright.
spots. I'm just collecting some stuff.
See, we can never get Scott's carbs back under the desk. It's a fucking pain.
I'm holding this thing.
Yeah, I've got-
Stabilize. Don't knock over the dresser.
I ain't Scott, I'm Jylor Shelter infiltrating.
Oh no.
Taking control.
Resistance against the minion is alive and well.
Alright, so we now have 1,900 gold. I think that's a pretty good place to start.
You a bush
Yeah.
pig, Drew.
Bush pig. Yeah, that's what we're called.
Oh boys, who wants to do the Spider-Man kiss?
Oh, mate. Get
The Pigeon Man.
Does it snow in Australia? No, it doesn't.
You just have this huge pile of sticks that you're like, come to my bed.
So when I lived in England, I absolutely loved the snow, obviously, because when you get the day off and you go out throwing snowballs, it's absolutely fucking amazing. But when I got here, we went on a school trip to there's some mountains down in the south of like between the borders of two of our states, and the mountain is like supposed to be snowy, but it's just all ice. You know, it's not fun at all. So I was like, I was a bit disappointed about that. But yeah, I love the snow, and we do not get it here.
Best looking character in Skyrim,
Crossy.
Serana.
Oh, Serana, yeah. But there's also that chick in Markarth standing around in tavern clothes.
See, I always liked
pretty good.
the Zolda, because that was my first wife on my first playthrough, and she always had a roll of cheese for me when I came home from an adventure. I was like, you know what, Zolda, you are perfect.
Giving you those whey and casein cancer proteins, eh?
Yeah.
Thought Scott was going to put his arm around Michael. No,
Yeah, so did I. I'm like, oh god.
They don't do that.
No, just put it over the back of the chair.
Oh, guys,
Boys, everybody stop. Lost Shelter is here.
Law Shelter's here. Well, he just came in the pigeon mask. Because he infiltrated.
I was just about to say stop and look at this beautiful open gate.
This
Look
is
at that.
Open gates room.
Jai, this is a let's play. We're just a general sort of nothing that the continuity doesn't matter too much. You can sort of just pick up anywhere. That's how we've sort of designed the character. He's a vampire female. She's a vampire female orc.
Yeah, boy, and if you guys have any friends who like Skyrim and like absolute sick cunts, then share this stream on your faces, on your Instas, on your Instagrams, your Pokemans. Absolutely everywhere.
Wait.
Let's pump up this stream.
Glacier Frostclaw was talking to someone else earlier, and they swore up and down that Argonians are mammals. Care to weigh in?
They lay eggs, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure by all classification they're reptile. They might be like warm-blooded. I'm assuming like, they might not need sun, but whatever. Fine, they're a warm-blooded reptile. Everything else fits the bill of a reptile. So, sing some Duran Duran, please. What's that?
The only Duran Duran song I know.
What the fuck is Duran
Duran Duran's a band. Fuck, what is that really well-known Duran Duran song? Is it... Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to cop out on that one. I'm having a mind blank. Trump is an Argonian.
Oh, the dude that created the RPG, the Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, really?
Hey,
The one we're playing?
Mad US
Yeah,
RPG. Howdy. I'm glad you guys liked our little RPG system. See? RPG system. Yes, we did. It was
awesome.
really good. Hence all the episodes on it we've been playing.
Man, it's a lot of hard work to transition that to Elder Scrolls.
But no, it's really cool, and I like how you stuck to a lot of the like cooler, older sort of lore and the distinctions between the races and stuff, and the old magic schools, shit like that. It's cool.
Who's this?
Mad UAS RPG. He's the dude that Mad Mardigan on Twitter. He created the Elder Scrolls tabletop game.
Oh, yes,
that we've been playing.
Yes.
How long will we be streaming for? We've got another hour, 15 minutes. At least we might go longer.
Well, we're probably gonna go at least another hour and a half.
Just vibe it.
I'll tell you what, everyone here, all people here, next week on Tuesday,
Monday their time,
Monday your time. It's like Monday 4 p.m. your time in the West Coast, so you can work it out from there. But it's Tuesday 9 a.m. Australian time, and we'll be doing it for 3 hours on Tuesday and Friday next week.
Yeah,
and we'll see. Like if we find it like really easy to do longer, we'll do longer or more.
Yeah.
But like I think that's a really good starting point. Really nice.
Yeah.
For everyone. And it might not be these 3 hours. We might push it forward 2 more hours.
Yeah.
Basically, this is
all the time.
This is the stitch. Not next week, but the week after, there will be a video that's gonna official Twitch video and explain our official Twitch schedule, which we will stick to. We're just working out a few things.
How absolutely sick is this kid? Like, honestly,
it's kind of pretty fucked, really. He's like demanding.
Look at this.
I guess he's kind of innocently doing it. It's like
there's a dead person's there though, like
in human flesh.
And
yeah, he's pretty edgy.
This is an edgelord. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The future of society. Every kid's gonna do the
This is what happens when kids don't get access to My Chemical Romance and emo bands. They have to resort to stuff like this.
He's a goth of the Elder Scrolls world.
I am gonna start streaming soon. Do you recommend YouTube or Twitch? If you're streaming, definitely do Twitch.
Twitch, yeah.
Um,
That's what we're doing. You know.
Yeah,
Works a lot better.
I'm gonna say, nah, YouTube, Twitch is shit while I'm on Twitch.
what is a
No.
good name for an elderly wasteland blade and gunsmith?
What?
Elderly woman or man?
Oh, I'm assuming man. I'm just
Yeah.
I was assuming Apache helicopter, but that's just me.
I mean, in Fallout, you can kind of go with any kind of real name, right? So it's like. No, wait, are we talking about Fallout or Elder Scrolls?
Fallout.
Okay.
Fallout.
Oh yeah, gunsmith. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to ponder that one.
Heck,
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. I can't think of one on the fly.
Mate,
Like,
we're
without making
too we're
piss
too
Fallout.
we're too distracted. There's a lot of things going on. Climbing back and we'll be off.
If you've never been to Rip-
Who else thinks this kid is mentally fucked? I don't know if he's referring. I think he's talking about someone in the chat.
Is he?
Like it's. I don't.
That's funny because we don't have any restrictions on words that can be said in the chat.
What did he say?
So we're just counting on you guys being civil.
Yeah. We want to trust you guys. We ain't. We ain't the
about
police.
Wait, who's this?
We ain't the words police. He's one of the.
All I want is
Oh, it's inconsequential NPCs.
can it be?
Is it? You
no,
add it?
No, I haven't got that.
Oh, maybe it is.
I'm just gonna save game, but how about we
Oh yeah. So Mad Mardigan is part of the creative team, but
Yeah.
not like crowd. But yeah, it's nice and recognizable.
Dun, dun,
There you
dun,
go.
dun, dun, dun.
I live and breathe FudgeMuppet.
Oh.
Me too, man.
I mean,
Me
make
too.
sure you get oxygen as well. It's kind of essential. But other than that, yeah, FudgeMuppet, man.
Sure sounds so sophisticated, and then you have Scott and Michael. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's one thing I love. As much as I only have like half of my English accent left, you can be a complete idiot, but if you have a vague English accent,
Yes.
you sound smarter than you are.
Guys, we
So
just we just
smarter.
assassinated someone for realsies.
Who?
The inconsequential NPC.
Or currently inconsequential. There's no
150
sub button
That's
yet.
pretty sweet.
There's no sub button yet, Clay. That will be coming in the next week
Hey,
or so.
Lydia.
Just got to sort out our partnership, but we just thought we'd get started early, you know, rack up some
Oh,
follows.
Tanala's from Open Cities. Apparently, he opens the gate from the inside.
Ah, God. Oh, shit.
Whoa, she just got real scary. She was looking pretty like she was coming in for the kiss. I'm just sucking her blood. We're just role playing sucking her blood. Whoa.
How do you guys make your thumbnails? Well, I make all the thumbnails, and I make them on Paint.net.
We don't even use Photoshop.
No, I don't. Yeah,
People are like, man, where do you make your thumbnails? Pretty good. It's like, yeah, Paint.net.
Paint.net. I like that challenge.
Funnily enough, PewDiePie just made an amazing tutorial on making thumbnails. So if people do have Photoshop and want to do it,
Oh,
then
the
that's what I'd say.
When
do.
he's talking about the mentally fucked kid, it was Aventus.
Oh,
Of course.
oh, that's funny.
Oh, Dry Law Shelter is gonna go do a fat gangster in the toilet. We'll be... He'll be back in a few minutes though.
I gotta take
We
a
expect you soon.
Do an IRL stream. Oh.
I'm really getting
Alright.
tired of your excuses.
Oh, we got the face sculptor misc thing in case we ever want to change our head. So that's
It depends where you are from in England though, as I'm from Nottingham and do not sound smart.
That's very
that's,
true.
That's very true.
There is a huge range of dialects and accents in England. Like, it's ridiculous. You can go down one road, and by the end of the road, there's a new accent and a whole different culture.
Mate, let's not exaggerate.
I'm not.
Just
I'm-
go down the street. This street's different culture. To the
Yeah,
street
okay,
next.
but the Princess Highway is a street, is a road. It's like, I mean, you can literally go down one of the main
So like the
streets.
difference between
Different suburbs have
Sylvania and Hurst.
There are different suburbs with different like dialects and accents. I am not shitting you.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
dead serious. But yeah, no. So I'm like kind of southeast London, half Chav.
Oh, Dry Law Shelter meant no fuck. I meant to do shit, as in clean.
Whatever you say.
You should clean
he
up
said
your
he
shit.
said exactly. Be back in a few minutes. Gotta do shit. And I just went like
It was just
fucking
caveman
fat-
speak. Oh, do shit.
to do a shit. Just do shit.
Have you guys done an unarmed build with the Ordinator? Yes. Go check out the Avatar. It was one we did with Skyrim Special Edition.
Yeah,
So
that was fun.
it's recent. Are you the guys that give those weird backstory deals?
Yeah,
DLC
I'm
has-
guessing that's.
We do full on
We
backstories.
love our
and stuff.
backstories.
Yeah.
Lydia, you bloody.
Still here.
Yeah, no, the backstories is kind of like,
What is it?
I don't know, just it adds so
It's
much
the
to
bread and
character.
butter.
Yeah. It's so helpful because if you got a backstory, like the role playing for
Oh.
your entire playthrough just makes so much more sense.
I
Are you
wanted
using a bow?
because she was standing there. Lydia was in the way, so I moved her here.
Lydia's shit can't.
But now she's just moving here.
We
That's
love
all.
our bread.
You don't get
We
any.
love our bar.
You don't get any
Oh, you can
bounty or
feed.
anything like that for killing her, though, do you? So you can just
You
do
can
whatever.
feed too.
I could feed.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure if you sneak.
Feed. Feed it to me. Feed it to me. You sure about
Yeah,
that?
A. Press
Yeah,
A.
yeah.
Press
It
A.
should give you the option.
Yeah, feed. You've got to fucking put it away.
Gotta feed it before you kill it. You can't get fresher than alive, ladies and
Michael's in
gentlemen.
the zone back there.
Michael and Drew are left-handed,
Yeah.
Look at.
so we're a majority left-handed crew.
In your opinion, what's the most attractive accent? For me, it's French.
For me, it's Drew. I love you, Colin.
Most attractive accent. Can I just say something right here? Because we live in Australia, we don't see it as
Yeah.
good. But when I came back to Australia after being in America, I think Australian women, again, depends on the type. You can get, oh fuck yeah, mate, and that's
Yeah.
not attractive. But some Australian girls have really nice accent.
Powerful Australian accents. I love the people regardless of their accent. But strong Australian accents I find really grating, honestly. Like
Yeah, strong
you're
ones, yeah.
you're like bogany types, which is like our version of a
Do you know what
redneck.
I actually like a lot? South African females. They speak. Have you ever heard like the white South African Dutch descended sort of ones? Because I guess it's the same for everywhere else, but the black people generally have different languages that they learn, and it affects their accent and stuff. But the Afrikaans derived accent.
Yeah, I honestly
If
can't
you've never
say.
heard of it, like, it's I don't know. It's really cute.
Yeah,
But
I-
it's kind of weird, but it's like still like not-
Scandinavian ones are also pretty good. All your Norways and Sweden and all that. I like.
Yeah, I honestly I can't say I kind of just like any interesting voice. I guess
Yeah.
I'm fine with anything as long as it's not too grating. Like I find some English accents a bit too overbearing as well. Like the too chavvy. Like even I had it a bit. It's like some of them are just really grating. But yeah, doesn't really matter
I'm
as
just
long
gonna.
as you're not
You have
annoying.
this mad piece of hair just here. I'm just gonna like.
Is it sticking up?
It's fixed. It's fixed. It's just one kind of piece.
Got it.
Oh, this kid.
It's early in the morning here, so I've obviously got to have a cowlick.
For someone who's so like mentally unstable and deranged, this child is she dead? It's like, bro, you've got human flesh on the floor. Like, don't act so innocent.
Oh,
I
cool.
couldn't
Yeah,
say-
it's a
Just gave me a play.
someone likes Irish accents. Do you guys have any?
Hold this.
Do any of you guys have girlfriends? Sorry if I'm getting too personal. I think it's actually fair. So everyone here's hitched with girlfriends. I may as well say it now. I'm engaged actually to my girlfriend. I've been with for 3 years, so
Fiance.
that's
a
my
fiancé.
fiance happened recently. And funnily enough, talking about Irish accents, her mother is Irish, so she's got this like bastard Irish Australian accent. So,
It basically sounds American to Australians, but definitely not American to Americans.
but then she has things that I like imitate in Irish. Like
Water.
back to her, I go, "Ooh, potato," like back to her, like it really drastic. It pisses her off. She's like, "I don't sound like that," and I'm like, "I'm just kidding." But she doesn't actually. She's got a very like it's very tame. Like because most people are like, "Ooh, she's the person who voiced the Silver Shroud
Yeah, there you go.
build for Fallout 4 way back." But yeah, you guys and you two both have
just
girlfriends
have-
as well.
We're slightly more low level. We just got girlfriends.
Long-term ones at that as well.
Yeah, but the only problem is now the Michael Scott homosexual relationship is no longer canon. So-
What is your address in brackets again? Sorry if I'm getting too personal. Yeah, not that one.
I should have just gone to sleep in Windhelm, but
I left the city. I was just running around when you gave me the controller.
Blondes,
yeah.
brunettes, or redheads? I like russet, dark red hair kind of thing, but blondes is my favorite. That's generally my gravitational pull.
to
towards
be
blondes.
honest, I have no preference. If
Yeah,
I were,
honestly, I'm the same.
yeah,
It's not even like me having an actual preference. I just noticed that the girls I find attractive are often blonde. Out of the thing, or even girls that I've been attracted to throughout my life, like people I know in real life, they just sort of happen to
be blonde. I'm pretty even split, to be honest.
I think that there's a weird thing about hair color and just appearance in general is that there are things you can say that you're a fan of, but it's dependent on the specific person.
For sure.
Certain people make certain things look good, and certain
We've got to get this fucking meme. Sorry if I'm getting too personal, going. Just keep people putting it in brackets. I love it.
What's your blood type?
It's social security number. We don't have social security number here. Do you actually know? I'm just standard O positive. Aren't you like?
I'm rare. I'm like a O negative or something.
I have
Wait, no,
I
B-
have no idea.
Yeah, it's even
negative?
rarer.
I'm the second rarest one there
For
is.
you?
I have no idea.
No idea.
I'm terrified of needles, so I've only had a blood test once, and I just didn't want to know any details.
The other one, what's your
Dude, I've legit had a mind blank. Where's the bed? I don't even. Is it? Hold on.
Do you have to hire it?
Yeah, I did hire it.
Oh, okay.
What's your toothbrush brand? Sorry for getting too personal. Colgate.
No, mine's Oral B.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Colgate. Oh, also, what's your favourite food? It's this...
What's your
I
favorite
don't know.
type of porn?
Oh, guys, this is my favorite type right here.
I love a big
Don't you just want to wake up in the middle of the night and see this?
Oh, it's yeah.
Boom.
Can I get a lock of each of your hair? Is that too personal?
Come to E3.
I love this. Who has the biggest dick? Sorry for getting too personal.
Mate.
Feel sorry for the dude who first said that too personal thing too.
Yeah, he's become
Feels bad, man. I love it. It's a new meme. Declared.
Oh.
Orc Ben Stiller. That was a while ago.
You gotta get on our Twitter. I want to see all of you just asking.
Is Scott fucking
personal
Aboriginal?
questions.
No, fuck you, man. No, I'm not.
Scott,
Well, I don't know.
if anyone's seen the new South Park where Randy gets the DNA test done, Scott's doing that. So we'll find out exactly what he is.
Astrid or Farkas? Gonna have to go with Astrid though.
I love you guys. Thank you very much. Have you been?
I love you too, Ghost. I'm dead serious.
We love you so much. Legit, this is the best. How good is streaming, guys?
I love it.
Streaming is actually so good. It's so much better than Let's Playing. Like, Let's Playing,
it's-
we just be talking to ourselves. There's
Yeah,
no one
yeah,
there.
there's no interaction
Look
till
at all
later.
these people. This is what dreams are made of. This is good.
I haven't been kidnapped, but I've been mugged.
What's your icon
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, I got mugged back in England. It's not.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got mugged. I was literally 50 meters from my house, and I got mugged.
Yeah, like your whole. Like,
That
how
is
old were you?
Southeast London. I was 13, 12 or 14.
And a dude
Oh,
just
that's-
like.
A
What? Like,
dude just came up to me, grabbed me by the cuff of the shirt, and told me to give me his phone. And I, you know, it's actually
Fuck me.
it's kind of funny. It's like I started bawling my eyes out when I gave him my phone, and it's really funny at the time because it was 2004 or something like that, and I had a piece of shit Nokia that was probably worth maybe £50 total, and like.
Make your choice.
He saw the phone. I don't know if that's the reason he did it or whether he just felt sorry for me because I was bawling my eyes out. But he's like, "Oh, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding, bro." Like not in that, but in more of a chav accent.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he gave me my phone back and then just like ran off down the alley.
Fucking hell.
It was so weird, man. I could see the corner of my house at the end of the alleyway, but. Yeah, so that's why you should never buy the latest phone in case you get mugged.
These guys all have really, like, horrific...
What's your icon thing? The icon's like a art of done by a guy called Tom Hanchett who did the Fallout Redemption art as well, and it's just a tribunal mask.
Wait, guys, do you one-shot kill all of these?
Yeah.
Okay, I've just missed my opportunity because I killed one, but I thought it'd be really funny to just do like a bowling alley style, like... Classic. What do they got?
Oh.
That shit's okay.
Would you open the front door already? I'm tired of standing outside. Sorry if I'm getting too personal. See, Little Jewish Boy 7, the one, he started a
What
meme.
name.
I started a meme, the one thing I've done with my life. Yeah!
Alright, hold on. Let's level up again. Let's get... Oh, I'll just get that.
Yeah, let's
Ooh.
max it out now and open the door to the others. Someone pulled a knife on me in Compton. I was a warehouse worker at the
As
time.
a Danish guy, you insulted all 5 million of us by not saying Denmark. When you're talking about the accents.
Ah.
And had a
Wait,
box-
aren't they Scandinavian?
Yeah, it's
I
close.
said
Yeah.
Scandinavian.
Man, that is Oh, that was Zarek who wrote that.
Wait.
That is
Oh,
fucking. That is alpha.
So
Bold.
Zarek, someone pulled a knife on me in Compton. I was a warehouse worker at the time and had a box cutter which I pulled out. The guy looked at the box cutter and ran. He was scared as I was. Fuck it, that's
Wait, guys.
fucking hard.
I have to talk.
Core.
Well. Aren't
Zarek
we?
should join the companions.
Yeah, boy. He'll come at the giant outside White Room with a box cutter and fuck it up.
That the only thing
Oh,
that
shit.
matters is you. In the
Oh.
end. For you.
But yeah, man, getting
I would. In the
getting
south,
a knife
when
pulled on you is
questioned,
no joke.
I'll say
What's your
that.
eye color? Sorry if getting too personal.
Lydia just came
You
in.
can see.
His eye color's blue. Oh, you can't see. You probably can't.
Honestly, I'm terrible. I will look
Someone
someone in the eye and
mentioned
not
it before.
even notice what eye color someone is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I
can
can't
do
tell
that.
from here what exactly your eye color is. Is
Yeah.
it bluey green or
It's
is it
blue.
blue or is
It's
it
blue.
These guys are
Okay.
both blue eye, brown hair. I'm a brown eye, brown hair. I'm a common folk, you know, nothing special.
One of the
But-
dark eyes.
I've got like relatively.
melanin.
I've got relatively light blue eyes.
Like
Yeah.
melatonin?
Melanin,
yeah.
What's the
No, it's
difference?
melatonin is like a
Sleep.
chemical, isn't it, in your brain?
I don't know.
Um,
Do you know we did what's it called in Stormlight Archives?
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
light eyes are like high rank, and dark
Ah.
eyes you can't be a high
Yeah,
rank.
so
like
there's
that's
a book series I got
Alright.
Scott onto called The Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. It's a great read, and they like the world building in that is that the higher class all have bright eyes, and the lower class all have brown eyes or dark eyes, and that's like the main source of conflict there.
Just going for a dip.
So there's a few questions. What the fuck? Do you guys think it's law friendly to join the Stormcloaks as a Dunmer? Probs not. No, but you can justify it in some ways. But I think
If you're like
Lord-
a really like if you're a really powerful warrior and you're really like you hate your people that much, you can make it work. But
Wait, have any of you guys seen Sornova's video, the Onion one, where he goes into the water and that I love that music. It was a
Wait, is that the one? Is that the one on the Lilo where it starts like surfing? Yeah.
I love your new patio furniture, Scott. Sorry for getting too personal.
Oh no.
Oh, watching you guys check out each other's eyes is so hot.
That's amazing.
And are any of you colorblind? I actually am. But it's like so mild. What it means is I can't do colorblind tests. That's about it. It's like it's so fucking
Oh, and
mild.
once there was the highlighter. That was funny.
Oh,
That's
and like
about it.
some very faint pink or red colors, like highlighter, pink highlighter on like white pants. I couldn't see it.
What the?
Whoa! Is that because you just put on your vampire armor?
No, I'm confused.
Oh wait, no, she's shooting past you.
Oh, right, there must have been an enemy there. She looked like she showed up as a red dot. I'm like, bitch, I'm about to kill my Thrall. I love the dragonflies. Just take them.
Yeah.
Can you guys do a face reveal? Hope it's not too personal. How much armpit hair do you each of you have?
Alright, for me to fast travel, I'm gonna have to go kill one.
I have slightly more armpit hair under one armpit than the other.
Oh, gross.
No, like ever, I have very little armpit hair in general, but one of mine is like more pronounced.
A dude
Yeah,
asked, have you
yeah.
ever tried the
That's hot,
Enchroma
man.
glasses, which are those glasses to like that fix the color.
Oh my god, the Logan Paul video.
Oh yeah.
Where he's faking his colorblindness and he's like looking at the skyline for the first time.
I wonder if I did try, it would be interesting. Like there just might be little details that I'm like, oh, really? Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe, but
Because that's the other thing. By distinction between shades of color, I can do it perfectly. Like those tests and shit, where it's like, oh, the different reds, I can do that. But the problem comes in where it's contrast. So that's what those tests have with all the dots.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the contrast where I can't between like the contrast of different colors, like the reds and greens together, sort of fuck me up.
yeah, fair play.
Or sometimes just like pale reddy things.
Boys.
My friend thought applesauce is green because he's colorblind.
Wait, what?
Wait, isn't it? Like, well, it's not green. It's,
It's
like,
like
a
a
browny,
yellow-
yellowy,
yeah.
greeny thingy. I guess.
It's just like liquid snot.
Uh,
Can I use your videos to dog?
it's a dog.
What's that? You zoom in. You're on
What?
chat. What? Most recent thing.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, I think so. This is just a weight.
Back and we'll be off.
It's like a dumbbell, I'm pretty sure, but I think he's trying to say jerk
I think he's
it.
saying jerk it, yeah. I mean, absolutely.
Why not?
I come back to hear the words liquid snot. Josh, how was your big shit, man?
Rate it out of 10. Oh man.
Xbox-
One serious gangster.
Xbox One or PS4?
Huh?
I mean, like that's the kind of argument. It's like I don't really.
I don't even care.
I don't care too much. It's like whatever. I like both consoles are obviously great for their own thing.
I
but
only
like,
get things for the exclusives, and I just like things that PS4 has a lot of time. Spider-Man coming out, Horizon Zero Dawn was beast, God of War's looking interesting.
see.
What do you
Xbox
guys
is-
think of this? Just quickly, the fur instead of the van. I just
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
for
cool.
someone that escaped the stronghold, it doesn't make sense that she's wearing vampire armor.
Yeah.
Fair cool.
But-
And it looks
that looks
interesting.
good.
I like it.
It's
But
been
yeah,
in the
I
forest.
think-
Give it a nice save. Give that like that classic.
This is how I used to save all of my games on an Xbox.
you had to
Oh,
save looking at the character.
You have to spin it around, get the good lighting, and then hold that, and then save.
But on the Xbox and PS4 question, it's like the exclusives is usually the thing that decides it for people. That and what your friends have got. But like with exclusives, I think multiplayer games, Xbox is much better, but single player games, PlayStation is. So it's like I love Ratchet and Clank and Crash Bandicoot, but I can't play those games if I don't play a PS4. So
Did you know Mario is the best game of all time?
which Mario? which Mario? We can have a debate.
No, I don't think that. I'm just.
Warrior
No.
Mage or Thief, usually Mage or Warrior Mage kind of thing. Or a mixed magic into it. Well, then again, I don't know.
Battle Mage, homie.
Any of you do type for Blade Runner 2049? Yes,
I'm
and
so
especially
hyped,
since the reviews have been like it's the best sequel ever. Why? What's the shaking your head for?
Just I
you
haven't
did
seen
you-
the first
oh,
Blade
okay,
Runner.
so-
So I was going into this trailer with no prior knowledge, but to me it just looked like another sci-fi. But I could very well be wrong.
It's
I'd be glad
really, it's
to-
really good, man.
I'd be
It's
glad
like
to
it's
be
like the
wrong.
birth of. Well, I'm probably wrong saying it's the birth of cyberpunk, but at least that's what I know it as.
Well, yeah, because it was one of the first. We were like that and the couple of books that came out, like Neuromancer and stuff like that. It was pretty much one of the first things ever to do it.
Well,
But,
Blade Runner's based on a book anyway. Do androids dream of electric sheep?
Yeah, that was based off that. Yeah, okay.
what a weird name.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that Philip K. Dick or something? Was it him? Or was it someone?
When are Scott and Michael getting married? Sorry if it's too personal. I'm getting married to someone else. I'm engaged.
I will go and watch.
And
the
this is
first Blade Runner.
Australia, so it's not engaged to me. We don't have that. We actually do not have that option. So it's definitely to a girl.
Jack and Daxter was fucking hard.
I love that game, man. When you had the guns and you're pressing like the D-pad to go to the third version of the
Yeah.
different colors.
Dorian's,
Jack and Daxter was great.
Dorian's back. What'd you have for dinner, mate? We need to know what you had for dinner.
What's the nutritional profile and the macro split? I gotta.
So you're cheating on him. Yeah.
That may work
Wait.
for your targets.
Yeah, I'm actually engaged to my first girlfriend.
Dribbling.
You just fucking lock down the first one you got. No, we've been together for 3 years.
Yeah, but he needs to get
So-
married so he can lose his virginity. Like, you know, no sex
Fuck
before
yeah.
marriage, kids.
Dorian, what'd you have? Tell us
Yes,
what you had
we
for
need
dinner.
to know. No one is allowed to eat meals while watching our streams unless they tell us what they're eating.
Favorite TV shows, man. I don't really have any. I just watch Game of Thrones sort of have. It's just solid. You hate it, but
No, I used to love it. It's gotten a bit shit lately. But it's still a good quality TV show. It's just
Alright, Joe Law Shelter knows our lives pretty well. Yeah, since I was 19.
Man, well, you guys did
I
a
met
lot of.
I met my girlfriend when we were
Yeah.
19, and yeah, I'm 22 now.
My girlfriend's all the way from high school, so it's been a long
4 years.
time. Yeah,
A bit over, but yeah.
Making homemade ramen.
it'll be 4 years. It'll be 4 years in a month.
Yeah.
She
So it's pretty much 4 years, like
Yeah,
3
yeah.
months.
stuff.
But yeah, good shit, man.
Oh my goodness. Out of all your Skyrim builds, which one would you play as? Oh, man, look, I think I just have a policy of the questions
The
like
hottest one and the strongest
Yeah.
one.
Because those
It's like-
builds, it's just too many, and too many, like, I could wake up one day feeling like a Telvanni wizard. The next day, fuck it, I want to be the barbarian, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Is this this is a Spriggan place. A Spriggan's pretty tough at this level.
Yeah, we can.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah.
You're alright with it.
They don't do a ton of damage. Okay, they do.
You'll be alright, you'll be right, but the second what happens...
Yeah, you got him.
You got it, but the second Yeah,
Thanks, Lydia.
just keep that on for free health.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
gonna-
doing. Oh no, you got free health.
No, that's what I mean. I was just saying keep it on because you can't really outpace it unless you're that strong. 3 virgins playing Skyrim.
No. Those jokes are funny, but they are funny, but sometimes I just think I'm just like, is this like a low key serious thing? Like
I like it. No, I like the idea
Like-
of, you know, like, I miss kind of the culture of people who playing video games being considered like virgin nerds.
Mate, everyone's a
like-
virgin.
Now
I mean,
it's
everyone's
who-
a gamer, I mean.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Now, like everyone is a game. Or obviously, you don't identify yourself by it, but I kind of like the whole.
Because it becomes back in the 1980s or 90s. It's like fine because it was like this small culture. Now it's as mainstream as like watching TV or some shit. So it's like I'm a TV watcher. You know,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
fucking watch TV.
So it's like half of the times you'll get in a conversation about with somebody who plays video games is you probably have never played any games the same. You know, like vaguely playing video games makes you a gamer now. Whereas if you know when you're a kid. And the kids who played video games were in their select group, and everyone was diehard, you know. So it's like it's much more casual now. So I don't mind the whole like, you know, nerdy virgin aesthetic of the people who play video games.
Scott, what is your opinion on whether Mephala and the Night Mother being the same entity? They could be. I know we've
You're
done
getting
theory
some
stuff on
serious
before.
questions coming through.
Yeah, they
Some
could.
serious
They definitely.
questions.
They could be. It's a nice theory to
This is
indulge in. Yeah, I don't know. There's not enough to like give you a certain answer. It could be.
hat. I'm gonna wear this hat.
Do you guys know what the stream schedule will be? Well, we're gonna come
Give
out.
them the estimate. Give them the
Yeah,
estimate.
so we're thinking it might even start a little bit later, like 2 hours further from where we started. It's probably like 6 p.m. on the West Coast, Pacific time. On 6 p.m. on.
Wait, do you actually know this for sure?
Well, it's
This
4
is
p.m.
judging
I'm
by-
assuming 4 p. Well, 4 p.m. is.
yeah.
Judging by
Oh
daylight
no,
saving
10.
time-
Sorry, no, so 5 p.m.
But I think it's more important rather
It's
than saying
4
the
p.m.
exact-
It's 4 p.m.
Yeah,
Pacific
but
time when we started.
we don't need to worry too much about the exact hour, more so like the vague times and the days. So it will most likely for Americans, or at least on the West Coast, it'll be like
Ooh.
Monday afternoon for you guys,
Yeah,
Thursday
like-
afternoon for you guys.
It's like closer to the like 5, because it will be like 5 p.m. and then run for about 3 hours. But it will be on their Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday because it would be like 9 or 10 a.m. On the next day here in Australia. So if you're Australian watching, so.
And we'll probably try and get a weekend stream in there at some point.
Yes.
Maybe at a different time that can get more Europeans and get Americans in the evening or something like that. But we're gonna figure it out.
Regardless, we're gonna come out with a video in like a week from now, delaying like making a certain schedule at least for a while.
Thanks for the follow. I heard that sound. It's fresh.
Does Australia have any nukes? Prob's not.
Probably not. Guys, what do you think
Scott
about
gets the
hat?
serious questions. Michael, apples or oranges?
Oh, mate.
See, I might hijack this question from Tiberius for you, Scott.
Alright.
The Clegane Bowl.
Oh yeah.
The Clegane Bowl is such a meme that it could still happen in the books. Can it still happen in the show? Either way, I think it would be really ridiculous if it happened. I kind of like the idea of the grave digger just kind of like going about his business and never getting involved in anything. But it would be poetic for Sandor to kill Gregor. But yeah.
Fallout 3 on New Vegas. Absolutely New Vegas.
New
every
Vegas
time,
all the way,
the
man.
time.
I love New Vegas.
Yeah.
I always get so nostalgic every time I go back. Like when we made the strongest enemy video. Holy shit.
I
Good
think
stuff.
New Vegas is like objectively a better made game, but
Yeah.
like I'm biased because my first real Fallout experience was Fallout 3 and I like fell in love with that game.
I can understand
So I'm
that
so
a lot.
biased.
I at least you admit it though. Like a lot of people try and objectively say Fallout 3 is better.
Oh yeah.
and
So
it's not.
Do-
But if it's your if you like it more, that's fine, man.
Do you guys know of Rick and Morty? Yeah, I love science. I love it.
like, look, guys, we watch Rick and Morty. We're probably a bit more intelligent than
I
No,
love those memes. Dude,
it
there
is
was
a good show.
one of the memes was Stephen Hawking sitting in his chair and it's like, man, how does he get so smart? And then he flicks it around and he's got Rick and Morty on his screen. I'm just like, yes.
It is a really good
Cat or
show.
dog people? Dog people all the way.
Wait, did somebody say specifically cat or dog?
No, dog or cat people.
Okay.
dog
If we said
people,
cattle
brother.
dog people, yeah. Like cats are way less needy, but they're not unless you get a specific personality of cat, they give no shits about you. So it's a bit boring. But yeah, I like both.
Just
Oh, there's 2 Spriggans. Shit.
this isn't a build we're playing. Could be, but it's just one day. But it's just a let's play at the moment.
How about I'm gonna hit him up with some of this,
And
baby.
yes, Drew's read all the Ice and Fire books.
I have, yeah. I'm a big fan of that. Look, I think that's probably why I'm not a fan of the show anymore, is because the later seasons really struggled without the books for help.
Para, you know who says, Joe Lawshells, why do you know so much about these guys, lol? And it's like we start a Church of FudgeMuppet, he's the fucking Pope, the word, like, he's done the most divine research and put it into a big Bible.
How sick does that look?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
boy. The,
I wonder what the backpack looks like. Might fix up the clipping issue.
I would highly recommend the books, but the thing to note, if you've already seen the show, the first 2 books, it's going to be very similar. You're not really going to experience much difference from the show in reading it. But once you get to the 3rd and maybe towards the 4th and 5th books, it like takes on a form of its own. It's so different at that point that it's just like it's really worth a read. I would recommend.
would you ever guys come to New Zealand? I've been once before,
I'd
but
love
yeah.
to go to New Zealand.
I'm desperate to go to New Zealand.
Looks so
Home
nice.
of Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the south, isn't it? The like the more kind of like Lord of the Ringsy style.
Yeah, dude,
like
the mountains are
mountains
fucking
and stuff
sick.
is the
'cause
South Island.
I think it's called Cook, like Mount Cook or something like that. But I think it's the tallest mountain that is that you can see the peak from flat, like so where it starts and then goes to the top. So even though it's like the tallest mountain in the world,
Yeah.
but they say it is really
you can
fucking cool
see.
because I remember staying flat and you just look straight and it just goes straight up.
Yeah,
and it's fucking
rather than
epic.
being behind 2
Yeah,
others.
and you can see the peak. It's clear day. Oh, pretty fucking epic.
Another auto detect bandit. See that style of when they wait for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather them not be hostile until they see you, but it's just oh well, whatever.
What's your favorite school of magic? To me, Conjuration's actually pretty fucking
Yeah,
sick.
Conjuration is the coolest for me. Like
'Cause the others-
the possibilities of
the others
conjuring
mix
stuff
around.
from the planes of oblivion, and then kind of like having their own personality, whatever you conjure.
Try Law Shelter says, come to Cessnock, we have drugs.
Can't say I've ever heard of that place.
It's near the Hunter Valley. It's basically
okay.
in the Hunter Valley. Do you guys think orcs still can be considered elves? Yeah, kind of. Like they're not the same, but obviously they share the elven heritage.
That's why they're called Orzma, like mer as in
Yeah.
elves on the end. But yeah, I mean they're a beast race and they're an elf.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Elf Eater says, hello FudgeMuppet, love your videos. Thank you for the countless hours of entertainment and builds. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching, man. Honestly, it really warms my heart to see over 100 people watch us stream. Like, I know we have a YouTube set up already, but this is our first stream,
Yeah.
so I was just dodging an arrow. Ooh! Yeah, but guys, like, this is mad. Like, I can't wait to do this regularly. Have you guys tune in to our shit, our awesome shit. And, yeah. Just
Yeah, when's the next Fallout Redemption video? Soonish, because he loves binge watching them. They are coming, but you know, the next one will be ready to go up soon. Favorite subject in school? Mine ended up being legal studies purely because of the teacher. Besides that, I fucking hated school.
Modern
Yeah.
history, man. Modern history was the best. Good teacher plus learning about Nazi Germany is,
Dude, look,
is a
all,
kick.
all you need to be successful is a good work ethic and a bit of creativity, and you'll be sweet. Don't worry too much about school. I mean, look, this is from a person who did well at school too. Like, I did well at school, and I'm not gonna sit around and say that was worth it. Like, you know, depends what you want to do, man. If you want to be a doctor, then you got to go to uni. But
Yeah.
if you don't, then don't worry, bro.
I think my beef with school is that, like, you know, obviously maths is important, but it's like, no, and I'm dead serious, you should learn it, but it's like, also teach people how to manage money, how to do practical things with their math knowledge, you know,
Yeah.
not just do
Dude,
algebra.
You
know,
need
it's like-
grade 5
Bro,
math.
no, unless you've got some like fucking statistics jobs or you're an engineer, where are you
Yeah.
going to use algebra?
Plus-
In 90% of professions, where are you using algebra? You're not doing it to, oh, you need maths to count the fucking coins. It's like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucking
basically.
H10
and
math.
then there's the people that go, well, technically everything's algebra. Although I don't need to think about it as
Yeah.
algebra. I just do it anyway. Like, dubs, man.
Yeah, I think like school should be more focused on like preparing you for the world.
Preach it,
than-
boys.
But
Yeah.
no, I honestly, obviously we're going to be biased in this, but I think the most important subject is always going to be English, because like you want to be able to like write and speak well, because like it doesn't matter what job you're doing, you could be qualified for everything, but if you don't speak eloquently at a job
But
interview,
English
you're
doesn't
screwed.
teach us that.
Well-
Yeah, at least in Australia. I
Yeah,
don't know.
well,
Well,
arguably, but I think it does.
Hold on, I understand partially it does because it makes you have to write
Yeah,
like
fair
essays and stuff.
Fair
but they teach you all this retarded shit and they actually grade you not on your structure and shit, but they're like on saying the right
Oh,
thing.
shit.
On,
Can you give me
like-
an example?
like whether you have to like for fucking Shakespeare, like you know you've got to see it in this fucking way, and it's like you got to make all these fucking flimsy retarded fucking arguments.
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
It's teaching you to pull out meaning from nothing, and it's not practical.
I
think more essays, to be honest.
See, I would understand
That
your.
aren't on-
I understand the argument if you're saying they want you to interpret something specific, but if they're like, "What's your interpretation of this?" and they're open to whatever your interpretation is, I think that's very good because it makes you think critically about everything.
Sure, yeah.
It's
But
kind
a
of
lot of
like
a lot of the
philosophy,
time, I
I
find
guess.
it a giant fucking wank.
Yeah,
most
no,
of the
fair
time.
enough.
Most of the time, try and see shit that's not there, or there just sort of happens to be. It's like, oh, this and that and this and that, and it's like, no, it's just a good fucking story and good characters, and it's like you can look deeper into it,
Yeah.
but it's just like it's less fucking artsy fartsy than they think it is until they make it so.
Plus, like, forget about essays and just talking about like creative writing, for example. If anyone listening is like interested in creative writing but like doesn't quite know how to do it, like the best advice I can think of is like write as if you're about to read it to a group of people. Like so if you're telling a story, don't worry about how it needs to be formatted. Worry about how it's going to sound good coming out of your mouth, and then it will look good on paper because people will read it like that.
Scott's getting fucking angry.
Yes.
I love it.
I feel that we almost died, guys. Like, just saying. But we all G.
But yeah, man, I'm not English, and it's all fine. And I'm full and right. Like I love writing and stuff. Like, but
As you've seen in our builds, mate, we went and started writing for a living. But
yeah, it's not. When you have to write, I think it's the same as creative stories. Like, I only like.
the best stories in school that got the highest marks were like, I was in the grocery store and I
Yeah.
didn't know if I wanted to pick the apple or the orange, and then, oh, look at all these big words stuffed in one sentence. Oh,
Put it
I'm
this way:
sorry.
short stories. I come to the thing. Might be unpopular, but it's not. They're not, usually not that fucking fantastic unless they're set in a world, something that you're already familiar with, because they're always artsy because they have to be to like sort of convey a lot of meaning in a short period. And it's like if you went around the world and go like, oh, what are the most famous fucking novels and all things? They're all long, they're all big and ambitious, and like they've got stuff to them. Like you don't go like find some like 10-page fucking story. It's like, ooh, best novel, best book in the world, because they don't appeal. And I think it just if it doesn't resonate with a lot of people, then I don't necessarily think it's always a good thing. And then again, there's also like it's all subjective, and then some people you could argue that 90% of people have shit subjective taste, which you could actually argue fairly if you wanted to, but I just don't think that's the case.
Anyway, boys, we are going to go assassinate some people because we're a big bad vampire. Let's kill this one. Iverstead is a good place on the map to have. I believe we started very close anyway.
I remember hearing something funny. Like you can understand the reasoning, but in my English class, before we did the HSE, which in Australia is the equivalent to like your end of school exams, where you finish high
I think
school.
like GPA or something.
Ah, I have no
Something.
clue,
Anyway, go
no
on.
clue. But shit. Yeah, what I was saying was the advice our teachers gave us was so funny because I understand where it was coming from, but they're like, write about what you know. Only write about things you've experienced yourself.
So sorry to interject, but oh shit.
Get out of there.
'Cause you-
But yeah, so like they're like obviously their logic was like you don't want to write something that you have no empathy for, so you can't portray it properly. But at the same time, I was like, you're just limiting people's imaginations by saying that. If you can put yourself in the shoes and do a really good job, fucking go shoot for the stars. Don't
Yeah,
only
so-
write about that time you got on the train, which is what like 90% of my class did.
Oh.
And we would, yeah, I'm serious. Like we were told, don't write about something you haven't experienced. My creative writing piece was about concentration camps. I was like, fuck that. I did modern history. I know some stuff. I'm gonna like try and put myself in the shoes
And
and,
let's
make an
be real.
interesting story. And I got
And most
a
kids in
distinction.
high school haven't experienced shit.
Yeah.
They've just been fucking going to school every day for the
Yeah.
last life. Like, what are they going to do? Write about their fucking holiday? Like, really, like, they're not going to... And, you know, some people have, like, you know, things to draw from or bullying. But then you'll have, like, fucking 90,000 people talking about bullying. And it's like, oh, wow, original story. So just sort of... yeah.
But at the same time, you know, you can't really help it. The system of school was set up to like make sure you do these things if you want to get these jobs. So like for the vast majority of people, you know, especially people like who aren't as lucky as us to be able to do something like this,
Mate,
you
it's
kind
an
of have to
employee
go with
factory. That's what
Yeah.
it is. It's an employee factory.
But that's the thing, like obviously, you know, stick to studying and stuff like that, but make sure you got time to be creative and do shit that matters to you, because like that you learn so much more from your own interests than you do from school.
But then,
you know,
and if you're not the
regardless.
creative type, then just fucking, and you love your math and science, just get
Own
in
it.
there, keep
Yeah, just
learning
own it,
about
own
it.
it.
Fuck just the basic shit they'll teach you at school. Just like keep going, do it yourself. Like, you know, do your own independent research.
Yeah, we've left the chat for a little while, so good luck, Scott. We
What's
can
the
only
favorite book you've had to read in school?
1984, George Orwell, probably.
I
didn't have to read that in
I didn't
school.
have to read it in school.
But you read it anyway, didn't you, Drew?
Yeah, I've got it right there.
I haven't read
Why
it.
aren't these hostile?
They're looking at the dragon.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
they're dancing.
I had to read. Actually, Dracula was the favorite one I had to read because out of the ones I had to read. But I like classic Dracula. Classic vampires. Are
That's
cool.
the sad thing about vampires. Like,
Yeah.
going off on a tangent about vampires, like, as much as I totally understand the romantic, like, love affair vampire type, like, meme that's become a thing now, vampires are not scary anymore, whereas, like, Bram Stoker's Dracula is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
So it's such
Like,
a shame
well,
to
that's
see it
what
go
I
that
loved
way.
the vampire lord form in this and how they treat vampires in Elder
As
Scrolls.
disgusting instead of...
Yeah, they should be scary, not hot. Like, as much,
Yeah.
you know...
Oh, guys, best item in the game.
I always collected those, not knowing if they did anything.
How do you drag on this controller?
Hold A.
Hey.
Can you smash it?
No, you can't smash it.
Oh.
Alright, and we got some alchemical ingredient.
What have we missed on the chat, Scotty boy?
Yes, Scott. Come on. Dock off
Sorry,
that
what?
We
shit.
can't scroll up,
Chat.
so we can only go with what's on screen. But
Yeah, well, I mean, Zarek had something to say about creative writing. No,
Oh,
was
it's
that
about
it?
to disappear, so
Here's
read
the
it.
no, not that one. Here's the problem with not writing from experience. They tend to write from desire instead. That's how Mary Sue's and horrible fan fictions are born. True
that's
point.
very true.
Valid
Yeah.
point. But don't you think it would be better if writers had to learn to circumvent that and, you know what I mean, not write from experience necessarily, but then also try and deliver it in a way that's not.
I mean,
That's right.
whoever wrote Star Wars wasn't writing from experience, were they? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing is, you write from like similar emotions. So if something has made you terrified,
Yeah.
you translate that to the whatever the thing is that you're writing about.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you all do the channel full time? Yep, we do. All of us.
Yeah, we can't get those pretty much daily uploads, otherwise it would kill us.
Yeah.
If we did any, so you know, like we're gonna make it work so that we can stream 3 times a week. mix
116
with it.
viewers, guys. I'm really proud of this. Good shit.
That's consistent as well. So like, that's awesome. You guys are amazing.
yes.
So a little update on the character. We're at. We are
We are on a mission to assassinate one of the Dark Brotherhood contracts. We
orc female vampire.
I thought we were freezing for a second. Why can't I?
Got some politics in the chat. Oh no. Speaking of 1984, I don't know Trump could read a book that deep. But clearly he took
Mate,
inspiration.
let's not even go
Yeah,
there.
we don't touch on American politics, but it is great to watch.
He's watching us now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too heated. There's too much involved to ever get involved in it. It's like I'm very political, but I will never.
Yeah, so
I will never ever share my opinions on it because I don't like the idea, especially of people in the creative industry pushing views on fans.
Yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
no, you decide your own opinion. You know, you come to your own conclusions. We're not gonna fuck with that stuff. We're just here for entertainment. So you know, like. Shit things are happening lately, regardless of your political affiliation. Shit things are happening, and then it's like it falls on creative people and like people on YouTube and whatnot to like fucking make entertainment to drag you away from that bullshit.
We
So if
knew
we
this
start
would
talking about it, then
We knew this would happen. The elder girl scrolls all of their copy. Dun, 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 dun,
Doesn't
dun
matter.
times.
Guys, we're about to kill someone in a video game, so it's okay. Look at this. This poor person.
I think
Jewish boy.
it's a good time to mention that FudgeMuppet is hands down my favourite YouTuber. I love you guys.
Oh, mate, we love you too.
Thank you very much. Who would win in a
Sweet.
punch-up between you three?
I'd have to go with Scott.
I'm gonna go with me.
Michael's
I'm
got karate
guaranteed some.
experience.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
See, like you've got pure bulk. I'd say over like you've got the most bulk, then Michael, then me. I've got nothing except maybe reach, and that's not going to save me. So
I have a lot of experience with fighting, so that's.
I have a funny
that's
karate.
the biggest thing.
I used to do karate as a kid, and like you would train for ages. Anyone who's done karate knows that like half of it is, you know, it's not really learning the like fighting techniques. It's more learning. They teach you like routines of stepping around the room, so that
Yeah.
you learn the footwork and stuff. I was only early level,
Yeah,
so
for
I don't
sure.
know the rest.
It
but-
depends what you're doing, because I specifically went to a school that had teachers who were world champions at the fighting part,
Yeah. Okay.
at the sparring. So all of my I went to these are guys that knew no one will know these people, but I'm talking like 8-time world champions and shit like that. So I had a lot of good guidance. Very lucky that just happened to be near where I lived. And now obviously I'm doing Muay Thai, and I practiced a lot in my own time. So
Yeah, shit, that's awesome. I didn't even know that about you. But yeah, like, so I only did it pretty low level when I was a kid, and we were taught this routine, and I practiced it for weeks and weeks, and then we had to go to this communal event where all of the karate clubs from the area came together, sat in a row with all of the parents, all of the, like, senseis or whatever you call the people in karate, and they would all sit there, and then they would call up the age groups to do the routine, and I had it running over my head for days and days before it, like, do this, do that. There was like 3 sections to it, and when I started doing it with the other kids, I was so nervous that I forgot where I was up to, and got to a point where you're supposed to do something and then like restarted from the beginning essentially. So every kid finished and sat down in tandem, and I was still going. And because I was so young, I didn't understand that. Just sit down, Scott. Just sit down. Just sit down, Drew. It's like, fucking come on. And then I went around, kept doing it, and then fucking. They eventually had to tell me to stop, and then came over, put their hand on my shoulder, and sat me down. And I'm just like, oh god. And then I was red faced. Never did a karate lesson again in my entire life. It was the most horrifying thing.
someone said you're Australian, you naturally know how to fight.
Oh god, I'm assuming this person has seen the video of the guy punching the kangaroo. It's
Yeah.
the fucking most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Love all the martial arts experts coming out now. That's an area where, I won't even say I'm an expert because, and some people are, but I just go like, look, everyone can talk whatever they want.
Yeah.
Get in the fight. The
So wait,
results what happens.
You did karate as a kid, but you still do stuff now? You do
Yeah.
practice martial arts?
Yeah, for sure.
That's sick.
So I did 6 years of karate with heavy focus on sparring, and then I actually stopped for a while. I'd occasionally train by myself, but not really. I stopped for like 2 to 3 years, and just recently I've gone to Muay Thai because I wanted something more brutal. I wanted something where I didn't, like you were saying, the traditional stuff. I didn't want to do any of it.
Yeah.
None. I just wanted.
I started that as well.
Scott started with me,
the Muay Thai.
so we're doing Muay Thai together.
That's... Damn.
We want to get some brutality, get your aggression out. It's nice. It's good exercise, good skill, and a lot of fun.
Michael, you can wrestle giant dad butternuts anytime.
What?
Giant dad butternuts.
Okay, I gotta be honest, guys. I would get eaten up in wrestling and grappling. My takedowns are fine and counter takedowns, but I don't want to go to the floor. I do not want to be. I don't want someone to mount me. Okay, which is what they call it.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
wanna
for
be
behind closed doors.
The guy said you guys could have interns for FudgeMuppet, but like people could send like character backstory ideas in and send it to you guys.
Right behind you.
We like to have a lot of the creative control over them, to be honest, and we don't sort of want to like have someone send in an idea and then have like, oh, we like this part of it but not this part.
Now,
Or
do we have to
changing
give
things.
them credit for the
Well,
whole thing?
the problem is as well is if someone has like, if it's their baby, they've come up with this idea that they really love, and we have to change something of like to make it work, and it like then is no longer what it was supposed to be. It's probably disappointing for the person who had the
true.
original idea baby.
Can you get detected while feeding?
Is there anyone else around?
No, because it stays with the cursor. Hey Scott, I challenge you to a swimming race. Who wants to take me?
Swimming. I reckon
I'm
we'll get
good.
thrashed at swimming. You know what? I've got really good genetics for swimming. Except the only problem is I was born with like a duck foot, like it sticks out.
Yeah.
So when I kick, I go like this, and my whole body rotates with my hips because of the. It ruined everything. Feed.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
what?
know-
It didn't show the feeding.
Oh, it doesn't
animation.
always do it.
Oh, there we go. Maybe it
There you
did.
go.
I looked away. I'm eating the pillow.
Do you know
This
what's really-
isn't wrestling.
Do you know what's really ridiculous? Is that I just said a load of stuff and then Zarek's like, yes, you nailed it. And then I'm like, I've completely forgotten what I said. What was I talking about? Oh, your mind runs a mile a minute when you're doing this.
Oh, this is so much
And I'm
fun.
drinking from an empty cup.
This is so much better than I thought. Like
Dry law shelter, BRB. My mum's using Berserker Rage.
I love how he just evolved into like the top comment memer on our channel for so much.
He does get some serious top comments going on. All well earned, I must say.
She must be a real orc then. I didn't even say she's maybe Ben Stiller or something. Is your mum Ben Stiller dry?
Oh, this sounds, guys. It's probably playing out his speakers right now. She's just standing there, like, oh no.
I hate
Fuck
that guy
me.
so much.
The courier.
Every time I'm getting a panning shot or some beautiful shot, he
He'll just
comes
come up
along
to
and
you.
talks to you, and it comes up with his name at the bottom.
Oh shit! Is there a dragon attack? The guard was
no.
skitzing it. I'm gonna leave before it says you cannot fast travel. Where is the
Metric system is kilometers, right? Is that or is
Yeah.
that yeah?
Yeah.
Well, see, I would usually like instinctively say the imperial system, so that's like if it was me saying it, then I'm the fake Australian. 'Cause I
We
would
say
always-
mum with a U here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, mum.
Like
Yeah.
how it sounds.
Yeah, it's,
Mummy.
There's another word like
Mummy.
that. There's a few
Mother.
words in American, like in an American accent like that.
Mother
that
do
are really
it.
unusual to
See,
me.
my girlfriend says it more, a little bit more like the O, but her brother was had like speech problems when he was younger and got trained by like a speech therapist person, but she was American, so his accent he
Oh,
sounds
shit.
full on American, but he's not. He's born here and everything, but. With having a speech impediment trainer who was American, plus having a mum who's Irish, she just ended up coming out very Irish, very American. So
Yeah, it's blanking now.
no, we
There are
use the
words.
metric. We use the metric system. We do actually.
Centimeters,
Yeah.
meters, kilometers.
Though then again, with height,
Oh,
we
height
always
we
use
don't.
feet.
Never with height, and same with other measurements.
Yeah, okay, that's what Derek was talking about. Is about the builds, like kind of taking it, like going away from what their idea was. It's like then it's no longer your thing. It's more. It becomes our thing, and then it's kind of like, you know.
Some
Yeah.
dudes said, "Fucking Vegemite sucks." Someone told him Vegemite
Yeah.
sucked, and it does. It fucking
Yeah, Vegemite sucks. It's like it's not a hive mind here that everyone is in on the Vegemite deal. And like back in England, I hated Marmite as well. It's just not nice.
Oh, so that's what Zarek was talking about. Drew, very
Yeah, yeah.
often people send in me build suggestions and yada yada when he disagrees with them or whatever. He doesn't want to rep their idea.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, as much as some people who send them in might not have the platform to get it out there, it's like, that's your idea, baby. And like, our brains are going to work differently, so we're
Yeah.
not going to be able to make your creation come to life the same.
The other weird thing though is when they tell us a whole build and they go, "Can you make this?" It's like, I kind of think you just made it.
Yeah,
bro.
you just made it.
go play it. Like I know they want to see it on the channel.
It'd be cool to see it like visualized. But
Fucking Jai is
Look at this.
ragging on his
Guys, look at this.
Jai is ragging on his mum. It's like, I retreated to my hobbit hole granny flat. I think I'm good. She even had the orc look going on. Oh, mate. You gotta respect your mummy sometimes, mate.
Yeah, mom.
is Vegemite based on Marmite? So like Marmite is kind of like the same
I
thing.
think it's just a knockoff brand. I
Yeah.
feel.
Man, it's all AIDS. I don't know.
It's just this fucking weird yeast paste. It's, fuck off. Yeah.
Does that say your
Why
thought
you
on
get away?
your thoughts on tight orcs? Or does that say fight orcs?
It says tight.
Oh, okay.
What have I done?
Um,
I like orcs. I don't know. The tightness doesn't. I don't. Yeah.
What are we talking
I
about?
don't know. Tight orcs.
Like tight as in like cool, like oh tight, or like tight? Like cool.
I think that's
Like-
up for interpretation.
All right.
So, there's a spider sitting there.
Tight like money-wise or something else, though? Vegemite is animal fat-based. Marmite is vegetable-based.
Oh, that means Marmite's really.
Wouldn't that be
gross.
the?
don't know if
I
that's
think
true,
I
though.
think
You're gonna have to Google
butternuts.
this
I
too.
think surely you've got it the other way around, right?
Veg-
Wouldn't Marmite be the animal-based one and Vegemite the vegetable-based one?
Yeah, Vegemite. I know.
Yeah, it's not. It's Vegemite is one of several yeast extract spreads sold across Australia. It is made from the leftover brewer's yeast extract, a byproduct of beer manufacture, and various vegetables and spice additives. It's not fat. You know this. Fuck that shit. Ain't fucking Vegemite. Fucking weird yeast. Get out of here.
Wait, how about this perk, guys? If I start using a dagger, I'll wait till I get one. But I just thought it would.
Yeah,
be
yeah,
cool.
for sure. That's the tree, and
Yeah.
also
Daggers.
probably also the dual wielding one as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know what you could do? You could actually go.
Did I pick? I swear I picked one up actually. Yeah,
Well, what you could do at the moment.
left hand. and
Left
then-
hand, right hand axe, and then go for the dual wielding one first at the moment to get the dual wielding speed up even higher.
Yeah, and guys, remember the speed of the dual wield power attack is defined by the weapon in the left hand. So when you put the dagger in it, you go really fast.
You guys don't watch sports, period, right? 'Cause someone's asked if you watch any American sports.
No, no.
Okay.
But I'd prefer. I would prefer watching gridiron to rugby, and I'd prefer watching baseball to cricket.
Okay. See, I can't stand baseball. Cricket's okay, but like,
Yeah, I feel the same.
I don't really like NBA. I totally get why basketball's a great sport, but something about the whole you can't really stop a shot. I know people are going to crucify me for doing things wrong.
Yeah,
but it's like,
oh, you-
I don't like the concept of the basket. I know that's ridiculous, but like in other sports where you've got the defender or the goalkeeper in front of the goal, it feels like there's another factor. Whereas if someone's just amazing at free throws, they're going to just keep fucking scoring free throws. But I do like NFL. The only thing I'm not a fan of is America does things amazingly in so many ways, so I'm covering my bases here. But in American sports, I feel like there's way too much like
Flash.
yeah, it's too flashy. There's too much like
Yeah, but
shit
if you
going
what if
on
you strip
and-
that away?
Okay,
It's
well,
the sport.
the sport is great. The sport is great, but like
Oh.
one thing I can't stand is like yeah, but it's like if watching it, I
'Cause
have to
I
pay
like-
attention
I-
to
I
the
like-
start.
By the way, guys, get set on the Drew opinion of the stroke.
Yeah, dude,
they're always
I'm
going to be.
I'm
fun.
opinionated and they're always different to what
Because like
everyone
for
else
gridiron,
thinks.
I like the sort of tactical and like everyone like marking. It's not just about the guy with the ball. It's sort of like
Yeah.
everyone's focusing on
But,
the
like-
big play. And baseball is a lot more like this than cricket sort of thing.
Yeah,
like
for
with the
sure.
Ring and
But
stuff.
if we're going to talk about watching the sport, I've got to pay attention to like what it's like when you watch
Your,
the
your
broadcast.
screen is off-centered. Yeah, we realised. But
Yeah, we'll
that'll
have to
get
fix
fixed
that.
next time. So
Yeah.
small thing. Anyway, Cicero is here with the Night MILF, who is in this box.
MILF.
The,
Fucking
the
gross.
night, the Night MILF.
Cheers, platypus. We'll see you later. But yeah,
See you,
the thing
platy.
I was getting at is like I think there's a bit too much showboating. Like coming from a soccer football fan, it's a bit rich, but it's like showboating before you've actually scored. Like I know this is probably like the diving thing. It's like only a few people do it, but if you showboat and celebrate before you've scored, I really want you to get like hit by a bus. Like, seriously, it's like fuck off. You are so full of yourself. It's like
Whoa.
score.
Isn't a lot
Do
of
your
like,
job. No. Do your
Sup-
job first and then celebrate.
But isn't a lot of the Super Bowl hype up anyway? Just like ads and shit, and like
Look,
American
I must
culture.
say-
It's not so much like the
If
winners
you-
gloating
if
before
you-
they've won.
If you watch watch one of the broadcasts, there's a lot of like showmanship build up, like kind of like
But that's
it's
just,
it's
that's
less
just
about
money,
the sport.
man.
It is it's
But, like,
money.
how would you
but,
feel about
but
fighting,
I'm
like
purely
UFC?
I'm purely talking about the broadcast. I'm not talking about the bare bones.
But you know, like
sport.
UFC, like Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather were just like bragging and talking
Okay,
shit for
so
months
when
before they fight.
when the
I love that. I
when
love
the
that.
Yeah.
when the fight started, how much of that was there?
what it
None.
mean?
None. That's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
like,
if they did it like a couple days before, it's alright.
well, yeah, it's like if you
Yeah.
go to a match, it's just like constant shit shoved in your face that's not the sport.
Yeah,
That-
fair
that-
enough.
that
I
happens-
get what
it's,
you
it's
mean.
not a huge criticism. It just happens a bit too much for my liking.
Yeah.
And if you celebrate before you score, you
Mate, it's all in the mentality.
Did you guys say goodbye to Gaming Platypus? He has to go, but he had a
Yeah,
bite.
yeah, I said
yeah,
bye
you
to him.
did, you did. Alright.
I guess Michael likes them skinny. Wait, why would
It's
I?
night cover.
Oh god, no.
thoughts on ice hockey.
Mate, no, don't get me started on Camelworks and that Eugene chick.
Can't say I've ever watched ice hockey really, but you know, it looks like an interesting sport. Plus the fighting's great. So But yeah.
Cicero equals daddy. Oof.
Almost been a pizza while I was watching this stream.
Your pain.
Someone said earlier, I missed it, but they said they have a test tomorrow, but they're
not
gonna watch
studying.
this instead. They don't know
Dorian, I thought you were having dinner. You said back from cereal.
what to do. Maybe
Mate,
he had cereal for dinner.
That ain't a good dinner.
Oh well.
In opinion, sports are too competitive and taken seriously, like politics. I think politics probably should be taken relatively seriously. And then sports.
It's like, I get what you mean, but obviously being competitive is like what makes you the best you can be. But
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like anything more than that, where it's like, you know, if you take it seriously to the extent that you have fights in the car park after the game, then I totally agree.
That's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if that's your point, then 100%.
Dude, when I was a kid, I played soccer, right? Don't play anymore. Football, whatever you want to call it. We played against a team. The dads almost had a punch on after the game, and it was like under sevens. It's like, mate, what the flying fuck?
Dorian said he had dinner an hour ago and wanted to have cereal, but I asked an hour ago, what did you have for dinner? That's what I
Cereal,
want to
he's
know.
told you.
And
No, he had
obviously-
cereal
yeah,
after. He
and
said.
it obviously wasn't very sustaining if you needed more.
He's
meals.
just fitting the theme of the stream because we're a serial killer.
What type of cereal? Sorry if I'm getting too personal.
That's got to be the bio now on the Twitch. We're thinking of updating our bio with like all the little memes, just changing it all the time.
Yeah, if you're interested in Australian politics, it's kind of a joke. Like at the same time, Australian politics will never be as interesting as American because like we don't have left and right here. We have like.
Although it is kind of
like the
Hold
two
on.
opposite groups are almost the same in many ways. You don't have
in
like,
a lot of ways, but it's
spectrum.
catching up. I
It
think
is
it
catching.
is dividing more. Like that divide following America, because America is like basically the culture head of the Western world. What happens in
Yeah.
America is definitely going to affect everywhere else in the Western world. So like Europe and Australia and stuff. As it divides fucking harshly. So
Sorry, that was a South Park
oh,
reference.
I had
love.
steak.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's sort of slowly happening here a bit more. But yeah, it's not as divided as America, for example. But he had steak for dinner, thank you, and Cocoa Krispies.
What a good chat we've got going on. For those of you who are on Twitch a lot, is this common for a stream of this size? Like, I don't care if it is or if it's low or it's high. I'm just trying to get a bearing because I don't watch
saying some people-
heaps of streams myself.
Some people are saying it gets worse with higher, like. But then
I'm
some,
saying
but
for this many
we-
viewers.
yeah,
I'm
with
saying.
high, like 1,000 viewers, it will get even
We have a
worse than this. But
huge-
this is we're talking a lot. So
We have the
there's-
huge benefit of being 3 people, not 1. You know, because if one person is playing, they have to have a conversation with themselves in the chat, and then keep an eye on the chat while they play. It's like we can do all of them at the same time, so we've got a bit of an advantage there. But yeah,
Bit of an advance.
He said for this size stream, yes.
Oh, sweet ass.
That's pretty full on.
Sweet ass. And
It's a
we
pretty
haven't even
normal
done our
chat.
announcement video on YouTube yet, so I'm really,
Yeah.
really stoked to see 112 viewers in here. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit. That's awesome. Alright, where's the carriage? Legit, where's the carriage? Is there a Falkreath carriage?
No, there isn't. It's
Oh,
only-
yeah,
it's only a
Falkreath's
Fal-
like-
only a Falkreath in the carriage in the main cities.
which like, yeah.
Wait, I thought there were carriages out of the main cities.
No.
Doesn't Dawnstar have a carriage?
No, it's a boat.
Ah.
Malcontent Lily, I have made a Twitch account just for you guys.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
We made a Twitch account just for you. Technically.
Where do you want to go?
Alright, Marker.
Climb and back. And we'll
Yeah, well that's the Hope Nightshade. We'll probably do this
Apparently
very
for
consistently.
starting streams it's not normal, but that's because we like got Twitter
Yeah.
and YouTube to carry over.
Some help from Zarek.
What other YouTubers do we know personally? So obviously,
How did
Camel.
you pronounce Cocoa? Okay, you can go Cocoa.
Coco.
But it's just like
Yeah.
I normally always see
I
like
say
if
that.
someone says cocoa bean, like the beans or cocoa beans. I
Yeah,
guess.
but that's
I don't know. It's both.
Isn't it a case that if the A is before the O, it's talking about the plant, like the cacao, and if it's the O
Cacao.
before the A, it's talking about cocoa. Who knows? That's probably the mix-up that happened.
Oh, I'm so
Guys,
sorry.
been watching for years and decided to see a stream. Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for the
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah, man. It's crazy days.
Yeah, but that's the good thing about starting early and like before we've got our partnership and whatnot. Is it's as I think Jack said, it's like we can have a conversation with everyone before it gets too much of a rush to get your comment in, and then you
Yeah.
have to maybe say it again, otherwise it disappears off the screen.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So it's like it's good that the people who are around can properly interact. But even then, we're gonna do whatever we can. We've got free man powers here to make sure that we're always up to date.
No, Michael killed Waylon straight away, so the Imperial spy doesn't die.
Yeah.
We always do that. You just go in and kill it.
Wait, I'm confused. What's this this marker for? Is this for the up tower or the building I'm on top of? Yeah, I guess it's.
Yeah,
for
Markov is
the-
really a pain in the ass sometimes for this.
Look at all the guards here, man. Holy shit. One by one.
They're doing their job.
What do you consider your first build? Necro Warp Enhancement,
Necro Warp
Lift, or
Enhancement.
Witch Doctor? Yeah. It was the Necro Warp Enhancement for sure.
It was our first video, and I know technically wasn't like a full build, but it was. Like, it was how to play. It was a statistical build.
And then the Witch Doctor was, yeah.
The second
But
one.
obviously now I think it shows, because a bunch were deleted by YouTube ages ago.
Our first one's Arcane Warrior now, if you go
Yeah.
back.
Which was, I think it was like our 4th video or something?
Third, I think.
Okay, maybe
What was
it
the fourth?
Um,
What did you think the third was, Sandy?
I know it's Necro Warp, Witch Doctor. Yeah, I think it was.
If you can't
Sand
remember,
Demon first.
if you can't remember, just ask Jai.
Oh, Jai.
Has he been there for that long? I don't think.
Eh? I don't know, but it was
Jai's-
Necro Warp.
Oh, this was my wife, guys. This was my wife when I played Skyrim.
Why are you looking
Oh, I don't even remember ever seeing this person.
Yeah, Necro. I think it was Necro Warp, Witch Doctor, Sand Demon, then Arcane Warrior.
My goodness, you're what I need.
Alain Dufont.
I definitely enjoy your guys' lore videos. I enjoy Elder Scrolls so much, but get pretty lazy and unorganized while researching. So thanks for that, you dickies. No worries, bruh.
No worries.
Hey Scott, how often do you wash your pretty lion's mane? Twice a week, basically, just twice a week. It's normally fine. Otherwise, if you leave it sort of like after the 3-day mark, it sort of starts getting a little bit like, oh, it needs a wash, and then
A little bit. Ooh.
or just a little bit greasier looking. Especially if you have like straight hair, it will look even more greasy than if you had like wavy or something.
You're your best waifu.
There is one more thing.
She is the best waifu. She always.
It's Nilsson
I mean,
Shires.
her clothing is not the best,
Nilsson
but
dies too.
her face is actually like. If
Yeah.
you can get a good look at it.
Dry
it's
Law
actually
Shelter
decent.
confirmation. Sand Demon was the 3rd or 4th, then the Arcane
Come on,
Warrior.
get some good
But he
light.
was saying that the Arcane Warrior was after the Sand Demon, so Arcane definitely wasn't the 3rd.
Isn't there some
See, she looks alright.
And he's been here for that long and he's never had a YouTube account, so I used my mum's. Couldn't connect because I don't want to see any of my replies.
Classic. Oh.
Subscribe. We got a subscriber who's here
Oh,
since
here we go.
13,000 subs. Yeah. Someone else saying Sand Demon was 3rd, Arcane was 4th.
This was one of the hotties in Skyrim.
Jai's a FudgeMuppet nut. Oh, man. I have a pretty curly puffy hair and I usually shower every 2 days. I do shower more. I shower pretty much every day but I just don't wet my hair every day. I only wet it when I'm gonna wash it.
I find like long hair just isn't viable because it's like it's viable, but you have to put in effort. It's like I don't want to put in effort, so like the shorter it is, the less effort it takes.
I see
to,
the
to
opposite way.
maintain.
Like, to be honest, I wash my hair every fucking twice a week. And besides that, I just wake up and just sort of brush it into position, and then that's about it. And I don't have to maintain haircuts. Like
Yeah,
I only have to
that's
get a
the-
haircut every.
that's the only
fucking
shit.
week.
But just your
Sure.
general living is way better. Like, this is a person who's had quite short hair and really long hair.
Mm.
It's so much nicer not having to brush hair out of your face all the time. And at that, nicer to not get as hot.
Yeah.
You would be surprised how much not as hot you are.
That
with
was the funny.
shorter
The
hair.
one
Yeah, I've
time
had short hair.
the one time since growing a beard that I shaved it off, I remember it being a windy day and my cheeks felt so weird.
Yeah.
You can feel the breeze for the first time in years.
I noticed that the same as my facial hair. As much as I prefer to have it, I feel cooler without it. Alright.
I shower every day, but I still seem to smell like a swimming pool. Does swimming pool smell bad?
Like just chlorine and stuff. I don't know. Check your water
Could
source.
be worse. Yeah. Maybe you got chlorine in the water.
Kill them both.
Yeah. I'm just saying this one's optional, but we'll do it anyway. Gotta get that assassination going on. Can we push past 120 viewers? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see it happen. I mean, I don't know if it can happen. Do you know what I've noticed, which is really strange? The numbers go up when the thing gets more exciting, but how do people know that when they're not in it?
I'm pretty
It
sure when
blows my
you're
mind.
looking at Skyrim, you can like hover over and get a preview. I think. I'm not sure.
Did you set it as Skyrim, or is that not even?
Yeah, I said it as Skyrim.
But we don't have a title.
I don't
for
think
our
it.
thing?
I don't know if it let me update it. It might still say like fucking test stream or something. So it's
Who
like
knows?
you know we had a bit of issues there. But
Oh, cool. She has a face mask.
how many
The airs
Australian
is-
stereotypes have pretty much all of them, to be honest, but they're not as intense as you think. Like all of the people you imagine being Australian exist, but at the same time, the vast majority of people and the vast majority of things are totally normal. But you do find the wacky stuff as well, so it's all there.
What?
But yeah,
Oh man,
You need something?
Whew.
it's a stretch soon.
It's getting warm in here.
Yeah, I think we might actually.
did you just
oh,
see
shit.
that choke out assassination? That was brutal. I love it.
I think normally we finish these at the moment like 3 hours, so like at the hour's up. But what we'll do is we'll finish this assassination mission and then
Wrap it up.
wrap it
Yeah.
up. And
How long has it been,
Say
guys?
goodbyes.
What time is it?
it's just about 12.
Oh wow.
So we've been
Yeah.
going for nearly 3 hours.
This is really time flies when you're having fun.
And we are from the area that calls it Macca's.
Fuck yeah, Macca's, bruh. It's disgusting and toxic.
We never eat it, but it's Macca's.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh yeah, the other one's up in the mountains.
Yeah, so if it's true that the title of the stream hasn't updated, like that's another factor that's gonna like help us. Is having it say we're playing Skyrim and have it say what we're streaming.
Love my sweaty Aussies, am I right?
Jai's gonna get popular.
Classic. We hit 122 viewers. Hell yeah! Welcome. We are finishing an assassination for the Dark Brotherhood.
I'm doing dishes now. Sorry if this is too personal, but which Muppet is the one who is a neat freak?
A neat freak.
Are any of
Neat.
us?
It depends whose standards.
Yeah, for sure.
Kira calls me a neat freak,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
But I do like my shit orderly. Like, for example, I'm a very, like, if you take a book from the shelf, it goes when you're done with it, it goes exactly back where the book is. If you take the game out, the game case goes exactly back where
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. And
None of this fucking leaving shit everywhere, because that just leads.
Yeah.
You
to
don't
mess.
put the wrong disc in the wrong case.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Like,
that's just
I agree with
fucking.
I'm not a neat freak. I'm just I'm really anti-messy, but I'm not a neat freak.
I'm
I
hopping
just
off, boys.
don't want-
Stream was fun, and I'll see you again real soon. Sorry if I'm getting too personal.
Oh my gosh, we've
Alright.
created the best meme.
I'll see you later. Giant Dad Butternuts.
What a name.
But, the title has updated, apparently.
Oh, it has.
Yeah.
Fantastic. 'Cause
Peachy.
it wasn't working.
That's good, so then the Skyrim thing. But yeah, first thing, we've got stream, we've got 120 viewers, roughly. We've been able to maintain it, and we've had 2 memes created already.
What was the second meme?
Orc Ben Stiller. And,
Oh yeah, that was Orc Ben still.
that was an early meme, back when it was only like 50 viewers, like,
oh, back in those days. Yeah, true.
Dory and BRB gotta eat
He's going
cereal.
for round 2 of the cereal.
Are you guys
Fucking
gonna
hell.
mod Zarek, by the way? Oh, as in make him like a moderator. I thought you meant like give him some sick upgrades and shit.
that would be a good
Modify
idea.
your Zarek.
I think you can only make mods when you're partnered.
Pimp your ride.
I don't know.
We're gonna be partners
We'll do
soon
it.
anyway.
We'll do it as we need it. You know. You know, bruh.
Yeah. So it will be sweet. But yeah, he'd be a good mod to have.
If he wants to be, I mean, I don't.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, assuming
He
that.
doesn't need to spend his time doing that if he doesn't want to.
As
He
much
already
as
does so
policing,
much.
we expect you guys to.
Actually, yeah, I don't want that many mods to be honest. Like,
Because-
guys, just behave.
if you're just gonna, just behave. Like we're chill here. You can, fucking have a joke and a laugh. For like, fucking Australia can't, mate. We're not gonna be all like spastic and like hyper offended and shit. But don't if you're pushing it too far. So
Well, basically, just don't. Yeah, like don't.
if
turn
it
on
gets
each other.
pushed too far, we're gonna have to put in mods and put in like sort of ban words and shit. But we don't want to do
Yeah,
any of
yeah,
that.
we don't
crap
wanna.
at
Yeah.
all. So just behave.
Yeah, none of that.
Just
real-
be chill,
None
brah.
of that chat rules. Stuff.
Yeah, boy, 125 viewers. And so many follows. I love that little sound. We got to upgrade our little
Yeah. So
GIF thing or whatever.
Thank you, Splash.
thanks everyone who has followed in the duration of the stream. But like next time, we're gonna have a proper preview of our stream up so we can see who's following. Because at the moment we've got like you know.
If my dads tell me to behave,
Jesus.
I will behave.
We
You're
your
the cool.
daddies.
You're the cool uncles of Twitch. Yeah.
Monty, you can absolutely say cuck.
Yeah, you can say cup.
That is our favourite word.
It's not the boys. It's not. And ladies, if there are any, it's not the words isolated by themselves. But if you full on get on here and you start being like fucking,
Really hateful towards people for no reason.
mate, if it sounds like something out of Mein Kampf, then I don't really want to like have it on the stream.
I mean,
Look, we'll probably just ignore it if it was super bad anyway.
Yeah,
but like,
we'll-
I don't. We ain't fussed. It's you can't offend us. It's really hard. But just for the sake of others, don't be a complete like dickhead. But
yeah.
But we have a very loose tolerance for what a dickhead is.
Yes, Jacko, I did fucking assume your gender, mate. You're most definitely a male, Jacko.
Well, Jackie O here is a female.
Oh no, but it's
Kyle and
Jackie. If they just called it Jacko, that's so fucking
Yeah, I know.
blokey.
Oi, Jacko, give us a Nord Mead.
Cuck me, Uncle Muppets.
Oh god, this is the future of our Twitch, and you guys know it. I'm gonna eat some carrots and some green apples for that pectin. Know what I'm talking
Identify
about?
as a potato.
Wait, who said that?
This dude with a baby emoticon. after us.
Don't identify as a potato. You're gonna trigger some Irish people. That's
Wait,
what
guys,
I
you ready
do.
for this?
Potato.
The ultimate.
Light it up! I love my potato.
Oh, what a kill! I mean, I always hate doing that in my personal playthroughs because I miss XP, but it's still so cool at the same time. Why am I even using destruction? What am I doing?
What's the most offensive Australian word? I don't think there are any. It's not the
Words aren't offensive.
It's not the
That's
words themselves, and that's what I think Australia's got a good grasp of. It's not the words themselves that are offensive. It's how people use them. It's like
It's
I will
context,
go.
man.
You like if I'm sitting there all angry at you, like fuck off, you shit cunt, get out of here, blah blah. Like that's offensive. But I'm like, oh, you sick cunt.
Yeah.
That's you know what I mean. It's all context. It's all like. Face,
Yeah.
Read the face, not the words. You know,
Words don't
You dumb
matter.
cunt.
Yeah, exactly. Words
There's a
don't matter too
difference,
much here.
you know.
It's about the intent.
Literally, the phrase "dumb cunt" could mean something entirely different depending on how you say it. So,
Yeah, like there's the meme here that you call your friends cunt and you call your enemies mate. That's like the Australian
you want
way.
to fucking go, mate?
But yeah, no, there's no words that are off limit as long as you're not being an asshole. So it's the way it works here.
Oh, guys.
Oh, but see, baby jokes are pretty fucking tame, but you gotta relax with them, Dry. You're obsessed with these.
I remember that.
You said,
exact
what is the
point.
difference between a fridge and a baby? The fridge doesn't scream when I put my meat in it.
I remember the phase in high school where I loved baby jokes.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
There's that
Hell.
phase you hit
Yeah,
in high
I know.
school.
I
We've all
can't do
been there.
anything. I'm kind of fucked. Oh wait, food. They're all stamina. Oh, we got 4 apples. That's all right.
That's 8
all right.
HP.
Let's just get some stamina back and see if we can poison.
Sounds like, what a revolutionary idea, contextual offense. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
If you guys are going to wrap up soon, I just want to say this has been one of the most...
Yeah.
That's probably a good time
Well,
to wrap up.
he said, if you guys are going to wrap up soon, I just want to say this is one of the most fun streams I've watched in ages. Definitely got to tune in regularly. Thank you
Yes,
very much, Larry
boy.
Wax.
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone who stopped in at any point in the stream. We love you guys and we love streaming to you guys. So
I'm
it's
the
gonna be a
entity
thing.
of Scott's womb, but coexist with Scott's left nut. I hope that's not too personal.
Nah, that's about right.
That's about right, bro.
That's all G, man.
All right. Yeah, I guess this is. I think we'll tackle this one next time.
Yeah.
You reckon?
We won't die.
Yeah, I think we'll.
Let me just kill the guy and then I can leave.
Alright.
I don't care about the bandit thug.
Alright.
That was just this optional.
Alright,
We're
alright
going
then.
to get revenge on this guy, and as soon as he dies, we're going to save our
I
progress.
didn't take the key, but that's alright. Hold on. I'll just pick it myself.
I hope this stream wasn't too personal. Oh fuck! I love that meme.
Yeah, and anyone who's still wanting more stream, as we said before, I think Zarek is starting just after we finish, so not sure what he's playing, but you can go check him out. Maybe we'll see how to host
Guys,
it.
I just realized I told Lydia to wait outside somewhere.
Ha!
Oh.
Oh, by the way,
Tell me where I left her, guys, in the chat. Legit.
Last thing too, if you want to reach us like outside of fucking Twitch, Twitter is the best place. We are thinking about doing a Discord in the near future, which might be a thing, but Twitter is where it's at the moment. That's where you'll get updates about when we're streaming and stuff like that, until we do official YouTube schedule. We will do a few times next week, but Yeah, I think he said you left Lydia in the orphanage at Riften.
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude.
But yeah, all right then.
Thank you
Well-
guys so much for watching. Social media links in the description. Anyway, see you guys next time. This was a whole lot of fun,
Thank you
and
so
we really
much.
appreciate it. See ya.
Goodbye.